comrades, today is January 6, 2026, and the current time is 8:20 p.m. When stepping off the Institute monorails, please be aware that the gap to the platform has been slightly widened as we undergo some renovations. A number of comrades have lost personal belongings, including but not limited to cell phones, personal data pads, cats, and small ammunition. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, gamers. Comrades, how goes it on this fine evening? Are you ready to play some very cool city builders? Because I sure am. Because we're gonna play a slightly different city builder than the normal hardcore heavy-handed ones that we normally play on this channel. We're gonna play something a little more calm, a little more relaxing, a little more, I guess, chill, I guess would be a way to describe it. Welcome to this cool game that I've actually been looking forward to for quite some time called Town to City. And since it's finally in early access and I finally decided to buy the dang thing, I figured let's give it a shot. If you don't know what this is, it's a very cute city builder that's very voxel-y. Like, I mean, look at these citizens and how they look. In fact, should we play this on the what's it called? On the other scene? The one without the... let's try this one. But I will put the stream avatars on the bottom, and let me just hook that game in. Oh, that is really tiny. Hello. How do I make you bigger? Transform, fit screen. All right, there we go. Let's try this. Maybe instead of having the sidebar this time, we'll do it like this. I think this might be a little more interesting. Anyways, how are all of you doing, comrades? Congrats to Xanth for being first who caught the initial stream, and when I killed the stream because I realized my internet was dying. Basically, I have to run a speed test before I stream every single time right now. Primarily because one of the biggest issues I'm running into is the way our network is set up. If I don't do that, there's a very real chance that my PC will hook into the bad Wi-Fi router instead of the good Wi-Fi router. The good Wi-Fi router basically hits like 200, 300 megabits per second, upload and down. The bad one hits like 50, and the really bad one hits like 2. So I have to make sure I'm actually connected to the right one. It's just the way we have our network set up. It's very messy. I know people say use the mesh system, which we kind of do, but it's just it's a little rough. Anyways, we're playing Town to City, which I've actually been looking forward to for quite some time, so I'm very glad I finally get to play it. I actually picked it up during the Steam sale, so I was like, all right, perfect. This game went into early access about 2-3 months ago, so it's been out for a decent amount of time. Also, please be sure to watch on YouTube if you want to watch on YouTube, or if not, that's fine too, I guess. So in this game actually has Twitch integration by default, and I think the way it works is that you're all going to become citizens in our little city. So let's do the let's watch the cutscene, because I think there's actually a cutscene for this.
Life used to be nice here.
Oh, it's really quiet.
But nowadays it's so crowded.
Look at that. Look at these peasants living in the disgusting industrialized city full of smog and grossness.
You could do it your way. How would you design your perfect place? From bakery to park to cozy home and everything in between.
So this game is primarily, my understanding, very more decorative focused than it is like the actual economics of a city focused. So really, that's really the main thing that we're going to be doing. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, did I not change the go live text? I forgot to change it. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to quickly change it to Jan. What was yesterday? 5/2026. Whoopsies, I completely forgot. Anyways, hello SPO. Also, hello Evil Neuro. How are you both doing, Kilmers? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Are you ready to become a citizen in my beautiful city? How was your raid, by the way, SPO? Because I know you're constantly dealing with that nonsense. Hi, Goldenrod. Alright, I think the game might be a little quiet. I might need to make the game a little louder. Let me also make sure I keep YouTube open on the side in case anyone starts chatting there. But yeah, watch on the YouTube side too, so that also what I'm saying, so that I get viewers on there. Game mission accomplished, going back to 14. Alright, sounds good. Alright. This game is really quiet. I need to make this a little louder. Maybe 40% might be fine. Okay, so we just do all the tutorial stuff. All right, here's how you rotate the camera, etc., etc. E, Y, zoom in, out. Okay. So, this is our city. We have all of this land. That is a decent chunk of land in which we're gonna build a beautiful little place for our very pogtastic citizens to live in. I don't know why I keep saying these cursed terminology. Actually, not as much space as I thought it was, but basically citizens will come in on the train, and then we have to build around the train. It's really funny because if you might have noticed that this thing is just connected with tunnels. Like, here's one tunnel that just leads into this mountain, and then where does it go? Right? And then you look at the other one, and it's the same exact thing where it's like, where does this tunnel actually lead? Because it basically has to go, like, I think it might actually just be high enough to go here and flow through the over there. But this one, it more or less has to go underground. So I don't know. Very interesting design. And we're gonna build our city. So here's our little place, and we have to quickly build. We're gonna try to build within the natural landscape things. I actually streamed the demo of this game when it came out a while ago, right? And it was pretty neat, I think. For example, you know, like, look at how you can build a road. This game's very more decorative centric. So for example, I could be like, all right, I want to build like a nice simple road like this. Okay, like that. See, like, okay, I can build a nice straight road. Okay, you don't want to be in a slum? Okay, well, we'll do our best to make sure you're not in a slum. I can't guarantee you won't be in a slum, but I will do my best to make sure you're not in a slum. And then we do things like, okay, so like, here's our little, what is the curb? Like, here's our little housing unit. So I'm gonna try my best to not do the grid, because oftentimes when I play games like this, I really lean into just building with a grid, and it's very, very silly. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, we're just gonna decorate around this first. So I'm gonna use this plaza brush, right? Because I think I want to have a nice plaza tile, just like that. Look at that. Ooh, actually no, I think we'll keep it with the brick. I think the brick is actually correct here. For example, I could be like, all right, we're gonna do brick, like a nice simple walkway like this around the lake. Now, obviously, you could probably adjust this, but I think for now we're just gonna roll with it. Wow, that is super uneven, and that looks terrible. But again, since this game is primarily more of a decorative city build, can you even hear the sound effects? It's really quiet. Maybe that's a little louder. Maybe 40%. Not even. I can't even hear it. It's really quiet. Anyways, how have all of you been? Are you does anyone have any exciting plans? I have to go see a dentist tomorrow. Okay, so here's a fun thing that I actually don't think I mentioned yesterday, but I saw a dentist on Friday because I was having some really, really bad toothaches, right? And so I went to see a dentist, and they're like, yeah, you need to get your tooth extracted like ASAP. So I have to go see a dentist very, very soon. Oh, we're gonna randomize this. We're gonna try to, oh, we can randomize it to add some color variety, or we could just pick all one color. Let's randomize it a bit. I think randomizing this might make this a little cuter. How do I, oh, do I have to snap it? I guess I have to snap it for now. Okay, but basically I can do like this. See, like, I can go 1, 2, 3. And then now we're gonna have 3 simple, beautiful houses coming in real quick. Yeah, there's over here. Yeah, I know you've been telling me, but it's okay. I'm getting it finally done, right? That's what matters. All right. Oh, it is actually a little loud now. I guess now that we build our first houses, the music's starting to kick in. I need to watch more Neuro-sama. I don't get a chance to watch Vidal very often just because it's like, oh, that's actually loud. Well, that is quite loud, actually. Alright, so with the Twitch integration, I believe if you say something, it will get assigned to someone. Stop saying it. What do you mean? It's Vidal, right? Or Vidal? Is it Vidal? I think it's Vidal, right? Also, in case it wasn't obvious, this game is very much Mediterranean inspired. Like, that's the kind of vibe the game has. Alright, so I'm gonna put this one right here. Okay, so now we put a family in here, and now they live here. But now they need food, so we have to go build food stalls. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, actually. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one plaza here, and and one plaza here. And I think we can have one more over here. And I think that's kind of the general aesthetic that I want to have for the time being. Let's go do exactly that. Let's make a nice big... Ooh. Maybe something like this. It's almost like painting it, right? Like we're painting a nice city. We're gonna paint a nice little plaza for them to live in. In fact, I'm gonna kind of square it off a little bit. Because again, this one's primarily more of like a nice designer-ish game rather than like raw violence that we are accustomed to here. So it's gonna be a little different. There we go. Yeah, you're gonna want to start a family. It's gonna be beautiful. So watch. Now I'm gonna put a cheese stall so that they can buy some cheese. We'll put it like right here. And we'll put a nice poultry stall. No, we're not doing grids today. No, I am for once actually not doing grids. I know it'd be easy to do grids, but no, today we will not. See, look at that. We've already gotten a nice little market area ready to go. How are you doing, Infidave? All right, oh, we gotta put this family in. Oh, look, Infidave's already here. Look, he lives in the Belvaux household. Or no, wait, that's our town. All right, you live in this city. Okay. And then I need to click on the market stall, and then I need to have workers. Okay, so I'm gonna assign a worker. There's no warehouse. I need a warehouse next. Okay, so we gotta build the warehouse. Okay, so I think we can just put the warehouse like right next to it, which I guess makes sense, right? You would put the warehouse right next to the giant shops. I don't think I can get a nice house yet. I can only get you whatever we have access to. So when we get a nice house, I mean, there are better mansions available later down the line, but it will take some time to unlock them. We have to just enjoy the vibe. Accept the relaxation. Oh, look at that. Another citizen is ready to live here. So let's put this one, the Pyers family. And we got to build a lot more houses too. We could do more grids, but I really don't want to do grids if I can avoid it. Because grids are so easy to do. I wanna try to have like a little bit of a nice aesthetic. Like for example, I could just kind of squeeze that house in there. And then we can probably do something like, let's take the brick road. And let's take a line tool. Let's actually shrink it down a little bit to like a 3. And I can do something like this. See, look at that. Look at how beautiful that line is. Yeah, everyone gets a hovel. It's a simple townfolk residence. You're not gonna get something nice yet. Okay, we don't have the resources for nice houses yet. Usually games like this that has technically a resource system, but let's be real, the resource systems usually don't matter that much in a game like this. Because it's a cozy game, right? Like, look at this. Another citizen. And another... Oh, shoot. Okay, we gotta drag you in here. Look at that. Can I actually click on Ray? Oh, wait, here. We can click on Ray. Where's Ray? She's inside the house. So Ray's job is that she is a street vendor. What is Infidave's job? Infidave is a street vendor. All right, you're both street vendors. You refuse? I don't think I can change your job yet. Why do you refuse? You don't want to work as a cheese vendor? You could be a cheese vendor. You'll be doling out cheeses to all the hungry citizens who desire cheese. Conchina says you got all of them in X4. How's X4 going for you? Okay, so now this is the main meat and potatoes of the game. Basically, you have all these decorations, and you have to try to make your city look less ugly. For example, here's our simple plaza, right? What if I wanted to put in like a simple tree right here by the warehouse because I think it looks nice? Or perhaps I want to do something like adding like street lights, which are very nice. I could be like, okay, so we can have one at the corner, and then we could maybe do it like every ring. We have like a street light like this. I think it looks kind of nice, right? I think that actually looks pretty good. Look at that, we can just do this. And then we'll take nice, pretty screenshots of the city. You don't want to be a... But why? What the city needs? Cheese people. Actually, is there a way for me to change your job? I actually have no idea if I can change your job. You can randomize your character again. I think there's actually a command for this. Exclamation mark reroll will allow you to reroll your citizen if you really, really want to reroll your life path. So, it's an option. Okay, so what else do I need to do to make this pretty? I don't think I want a big wooden art. Oh, we do need to put a well. All right, so we can put like a well like in the middle of the town square. It's like, ah, come, dear citizens, acquire your water, and you will acquire things. Okay, so now you're unemployed, so we don't have a job for you yet. What other decorations? Oh, I can put benches. Oh yeah, we should put benches here. Like, ah, they're drinking their water. Let's get some benches so that they can sit and be cozy. So we shall do exactly that. Let's put a bench like right there. And then maybe put like... I don't have any tables, otherwise I would put some tables down. Let's put a bench like here. Because the citizens are so nice to each other, they don't want to put benches in front of their houses that little old Gran has a nice little place to sit down on her walk. Rather job hunt than live in cheese. Why? Cheese is delicious. Ray doesn't like anything that I do. Only Japan had benches. Japan does not have benches or trash cans. So I know the reason they don't have trash cans is because of the sarin gas attack, and like that was the reason why they don't have it. Okay, this family wants a nice, comfortable house. Look at these. You have the nuclear family. Look at that. Child, mother, father. There we go. Look at that. All 8 houses are already filled up. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. This is what the game's all about. Higher population density decreases their overall happiness. Ah! Now we need to be able to research, so we're going to build a research center somewhere. So I want to build like a research plaza somewhere. So my goal today is, instead of being like super efficient with my spacing, I am going to try to be a little more freeform and just try to see what general vibe I can pull up. Now, I could put this research center all the way up here, which is probably more fun. What do you think? Should I put it all the way up here? Don't buy Terra Invicta. Save yourself the hassle. Ask yourself this question. Would you actually derive joy from playing Terra Invicta? That's the question you have to ask yourself. I think I'm actually going to put this like right here. I can't put it on that rock. Can I get rid of this? That rock is permanent. Okay. I think what I'll do is I kind of want to build this like out here. And then I'm just going to build a nice path that leads all the way to it. So we'll just use the normal brick roads. The brick roads are going to be like our primary pathing tool. Because I don't think I can actually do terrain editing. I think like whatever terrain we have is literally what we're going to have to be dealing with the whole time. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of the trees though. So let's just build a nice simple path that kind of curves. Oh geez, that's a very steep path. How do I get rid of that? Let's pretend that's not there. Let's do like this. Again, we're going for aesthetics today. Okay, so then we'll go, I think right about, what I want to do is I actually want to follow the curve of that lake, because that lake is going to be part of another development. I think it's going to be my plan. So we'll just kind of flow around it, and then we'll flow out, and we'll connect it into this main street here. I think that's going to be the strategy. I hope my mouse doesn't double click too much, because my mouse double clicking is going to ruin a lot of this. All right, look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks. It's close to strategic view of Long War. But here's the question. How much joy would you actually find from playing Long War again? We all remember how Long War was and how painful that game was. All right. So now we're getting research points, and then we can spend it and research new things. Cool. So we can research a fish stall. Who wants to be a fishmonger? You hate Tactical Long War? I like Tactical Long War. I need to get 50 residents to upgrade the city. Okay, sure, that's fine. Okay, let's see. So here's everyone alive and well. So we need to add another worker to the poultry stall and another one to this one. Where's Ray? Ray is now a researcher. So I think that's a fairly clean job for she who refuses to be a cheesemonger. But you know what we need instead? We need a fishmonger. We're gonna put a fish stall like right here. There we go. Look at that. I actually like how this game looks. It's very pretty. It's very aesthetic. I think that's why this game is so popular, because I saw how much people were like glazing this game, and I was like, I played the demo, I thought it was really neat too. So we're probably gonna go try getting decorating stuff soon. And what I will do is I'm gonna add an additional researcher. 3 researchers, 4 researchers. I cannot change your appearance, no. Your appearance is kind of locked unless you want to re-roll for another person. Oh, we need more houses. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a road like right here. I'm gonna connect that together, and I'm gonna try to add another neighbor, like housing block, like right around here. Let's see. So I can do. Ooh, it's a little tough. Okay, so what is creating curbs? Oh, is that like a curve? Hold on. It's I think if I do it like this, ooh, I need to like be very careful how I'm designing. I think like this is fine. I could fit one more, but I don't think I want to. In fact, this is probably a little too much. Can I actually move these? Like, is it, or is it locked once I build it? Oh, I can. Oh, thank goodness. I can actually just straight up move it. Oh, thank goodness. All right, perfect. So I can just do something like this. I want to actually have a little bit of space between these 2 houses. Okay, maybe not. I think the more I do this, the worse it looks. Let's move it like right here. Let's snap it here. And we'll do the same thing here. Snap it like this. And then we'll move this one like right next door. Beautiful. Look at these. Look at the. It's not quite the slums, and we're not gonna turn this into the Philippines. I promise you that. We can do something like this. I think should be fine. But yeah, I think it was just nice that I'm able to play like a little bit more of a relaxing game rather than the usual violence, because it was gonna be this or like Hoi 4. Why are you so mean to me today? I can't believe Ray is so mean to me on this today. There we go. Look at that. Look how beautiful this city is. All right, let's get the Monet family. Also, I don't know why, but apparently Infidave, Xanth, and Ray all live in the same house for some reason. Infidave is an unemployed child. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel being an unemployed child? Okay, so everyone's fish need has been fulfilled. So there's actually like a max range for this stuff. We'll need another laborer in the warehouse. And we'll need to keep making the city pretty. And we'll need more houses. Okay, so let's get some decorations. So the other nice thing is that you can actually decorate your city as well, like your houses, which I think is super fun. Did I not research it? So I think if I do this right, I should be able to just like attach. Well, I don't think I want a fence, but maybe not. Oh, here, like I could take the small potted flower, and I could be like, I'm gonna put the flower right there. Look at that, and it's gonna be so pretty, and everyone's gonna be like, oh my goodness, look at this. There's just greenery everywhere, and we're so happy to live in such a cozy little. Oh, I forgot to randomize the plants. Okay, so now all the plants look the same because apparently I'm lazy. Look at that, and everyone gets happier bit by bit. I'm gonna add some benches. Oh, no, I need to add more street lights. Well, that's actually perfect. Look at that. Can I add a few more here? Alright, that looks good. So my goal, again, is to make a very nice, pretty city where we want to live. You want to keep the job? Oh, okay. Alright, now you are unemployed, but I think if I just press this button, I might be able to make you a researcher. How do I know how to make you a researcher? I think, like, there's not really much integration. I think the easier solution, honestly, is that I just will once I get a researcher, I will just rename them after you. How about that? Like, I'm sure I can do that if I can figure out, like, where all my citizens are. Is there no button to check all my citizens? Economy breakdown, a photo mode. I guess there's not really. Okay, I guess you just have to randomize it. Alright, there we go. You're still... I filled this to the brim. Oh, you're unemployed because you're a child. And now you're a toddler. Oh. I see. Wait, why is it saying... Okay, now you're a researcher. Okay, I don't know. I didn't realize it automatically tells you that now. That's so funny. Anyways, we need 50 residents, so we need to dump more people in these houses real quick because they are unhappy. And they require more places to live, so I will also just keep adding more houses, like right about here. We'll just kind of snap that here real fast. Just go 1, snap it very carefully like that, and then... Okay. I don't know how this works either. It just kind of does. Just kind of accept it. It's a little janky. I'm not going to think about it too much. I'm going to add a well. Ooh, actually. I just realized I can add this cool archway, like right here, for no reason other than it looks kind of cool. And we can do the same thing right on this side. Okay, that did not rotate the way I thought it was going to rotate. Look at that. So unnecessary. What does this button do? I don't know what that does. But yeah, I think the rule is if you say any message in chat, you automatically get assigned a resident. That's kind of I think the core mechanic of how this operates. Now, I do need more houses. I don't really want to just keep making more slums, but I do want to try something a little different. So, because of the way this is curved, the terrain, I'm going to try something like this. We're going to try to do something like this. I can do this correctly. I'm just going to build, like, right up against the... I don't know what you want to call it. The thingy. What do you mean you're getting your steps in? Hello, Comrade Ryuji, how are you doing? Let me see how this looks. Okay, so we're gonna speed the game up a little bit because I need to double check. Okay, so I should be able to just keep moving it like next to each other. Oh yeah, we're gonna really make that super tight. Right up against it. Ooh. This is gonna be slightly offset, I think. Okay, that's fine. Just came out eating dinner with a friend. All right, nice. How was your dinner? You walked up. Yo, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you really are making your steps in. That was quite the walk you had to make. But it's okay. Now that you have your smartwatch, your Mediterranean smartwatch, because this game is Mediterranean coded for some reason. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Let's also research stuff. I want to research. Let's see. Fruit stall, vegetable stall, and trees and bushes. That's fine. And then we're gonna hook this into the road network. I think I'll just use a straight path here. Let's try something like I would like the circle, please. Let's go maybe about. Let's go about like here-ish. We'll go like about here. And then we'll freeform it slightly around the curvature of this house. Actually, I could probably make a mini plaza here. Let's make a mini plaza. Make them nice miniaturized. Actually, no. What we need is green space. I think most proper cities have like some form of green space, and I think this is one of those that really need some kind of like outdoor gardenish thing. Like a communal garden type deal. Alright, now why are they unhappy? Not connected to any shops. Well, I will fix that in a second. Just like that. Okay. Good Korean fried chicken, mando and rice. I don't know what mando is, but Korean fried chicken is delicious. I love Korean fried chicken. That stuff is crazy good, but it is kind of pricey. Alright, this person wants food shops nearby. You can live here. And then this person wants to live here. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why this one is complaining. Not connected to any shops. It has... Oh, what's wrong? Oh, I see what's going on. So these actually do not have enough people, and I think that actually might just be too far. Yeah, this specific location is just a little out of reach from... Oh, that's actually... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Chicken like $14. I mean, that's kind of pricey. I'm used to like cheaper chicken, but that's pretty good. There's a Korean fried chicken chain I really like called BBQ Chicken, but oh my gosh, I found out in Canada they sell fried chicken boxes for like 15 USD. I can't find that in the US. Actually, can I? Now I need to find out. All right, so what we're gonna do is, what do we think for this area? Should we put flowers or should I just put trees? Ooh, I could put like really big trees. Ooh, I kind of like that, like the big tree. I kind of like how that looks. All right, this one would like to be near a lot of flower decorations. Well, you can be here for now. I'll put more flowers there. All right, here we go, flowers. Okay, so now we're gonna really add some flowers here. There's actually a lot of flowers I can add. Well, flowers near a giant tree probably don't make a lot of sense, right? Well, I'm doing it anyways. For whatever reason, this tree has not consumed all the... What's it called? That doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Alright, we gotta find a better way to do this. Let's do a bench like here. I kind of like 1, 2, and then we'll do like another bench like here. Because that way all can sit beneath the great tree and embrace its wonderful shade-giving powers. Oh, is it? Okay, I think that is actually the same place. K BBQ Chicken, or whatever it's called. That is like the same thing. The golden fried chicken plate. It might actually be the same thing we're talking about. I need to add lights here, so we're gonna add 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab this other one. They just want a normal, comfortable house. They can live right here. Oh, we should be able to rank up now. So as we rank up, we unlock new things like better houses and stuff like that. So the train station also gets bigger and bigger. This game's actually still in early access, surprisingly. I don't know if they play K-pop and K-drama, but it's like a very... I assume since you're in Hawaii, it's probably a chain that they have there. Yeah, I assume it's probably in Hawaii somewhere. Okay, so... Now we can research more. Look at this. There's actually a pretty decent tech tree here. Including things like radio... like towers and banks. So there's actually a lot to do here. But for now, let's give all of our market stalls double range because they're gonna need it. Okay. We are excited about the potential for our town to grow into a prosperous city.
Oh.
Everything's swell, though some of the new arrivals are experiencing issues. I suggest building yourself a house first, one with a mailbox. Yes, you can turn off the vertical thing on mobile. Tap the screen, and then there should be a button that says go to classic view. Like in the top left. Alright. We must build the mayor's home. So where do I, the great and noble mayor of this fine establishment, desire to live? I shall live, ooh, I kind of like this area next to the research center. Yeah, let's live next to the research center. That way the mayor's always watching. See, the real purpose of living up here is that, see how the research center has that giant telescope? It means I, the great mayor of this town, am watching everything that's going on. In fact, I'm going to make it look like it's attached, and then I'm going to move the research center just slightly back. And then let's just hook this up properly. Like that. Ooh, look at how disgustingly Orwellian this is. The mall we have on the island, aka Ala Moana. Which island do you live on, actually? Actually, don't share that if you're not comfortable. I just don't know. I've been to Hawaii like once in my life when I was like a wee child. And all I remember is that we were on the island of Maui for a big event. A family event. And it was quite nice. I miss it, but we were also like in a resort. And obviously, resorts are going to be very not indicative of the true experience you're going to have in a place like Maui, right? Okay, so I think what we're going to do is this is a larger path. We're going to put the street lights like every, like, let's see, 1, 2, and then now we're gonna go every 2 steps like this. Every 2 circles will be another light. I think the nice thing too is because this game is very decorative focused, you can just fill in all the blank space with decorations. First request will start coming soon, patient townfolk. This game OST. This is the game's OST, yes. Oh, how the island that got bombed. Oh, gotcha. Alright, I see. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put that family there. By the way, if you say any words, you will get added to the city. For example, Shogun Ryuji here is working as a transporter at the local warehouse. Meanwhile, Dark Pika is a researcher, Sea Opposer is a street vendor, and Mortal Artisan is an unemployed toddler for some reason. I didn't? Oh yeah, I didn't say it. I don't know if it actually counts me. Let's see. Oh wow, it does. Okay, what am I? I am a child. That's me. That's me right there. How tragic. By the way, you can re-roll your citizen if you really want. I'm gonna lower the game volume. It's really loud. But yeah, if you wishlist this, I think it's pretty cool. Lower the game volume, just make it a little quieter. Unless if you live out of Hawaii, you're a country person. Oh, okay. Like I said, I only went to Maui. That's like as far as I ever explored Hawaii because I was a little child. And by little, I mean I was like 10. I fear I'm getting desperately out of fashion. Oh, look, this is a request from Ray. She wants clothes. Please build a clothing boutique in our town, or else I'm gonna be sad. Okay. We'll build you a clothing shop. Alright. That's full country? Oh, okay. Alright, let's get Ray her nice clothing shop. Okay, so we can... Ooh, actually, I can fit the clothing shop at this corner. I kind of like that. Wait, hold on. Don't snap the path. I think putting the clothing shop, like, right here looks pretty sick. Wouldn't you agree? It's kind of shoving it, like, in this little section here. And then what we'll do is we'll try to seal that up. Oh, look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. And I think what we'll do is we'll erase just a little bit of the... like this here. Just like that. Just to add a little bit more green space, I think is what we want. Oahu is okay, city, Maui's country, big island. Oh, is that how that works? Okay, I did not know that. That's really funny. Thank you for enlightening me, because I would not have known that, honestly. Okay, so now, who's gonna work in the clothing shop? 3 laborers have been assigned. Okay. We also need to set the clothing color, because I think Ray wants red, right? Ah, okay, so we got Ray her new clothes. 1,000 thanks, Mayor. Even though these big city folks would be envious of my beautiful garments, you look stunning. My, Mayor, aren't you handing out compliments today? Okay. Let's also grab... Oh, we need a butcher, aren't we? Park decorations. Ooh, the Fountain of Seasons. Wait, can I just actually... Oh, I can just add animals? Wait, that's so cool. I want to add animals. Also, compared to other islands, Oahu has stores and shops home to all... Okay, wait. Let me double check Oahu real quick. I am also probably mispronouncing it. Okay, so okay, so that makes sense, because Oahu is the island with Honolulu, which is not the big island. For some reason, I remember when I was really young, I always thought that the big island was the one that had Honolulu, because Honolulu is the capital of Hawaii. If you're not familiar, if people aren't familiar with that for some reason, now you're aware. Okay, what do we need next? Okay, so our next goal is to increase our population to 120. All right, that's easy enough. Okay, this family would like to be added to a house surrounded by trees and nature. Well, why don't we... Oh. So I think what I want to do... Let's see, the range... What's the range of these things? Oh, these actually have a really long range. Okay. So, I have an idea. Why don't we expand the housing block just a little bit in the rear here? Let's see, it's not aligned correctly, which is fine. They want to be surrounded by nature. I think we could dump them... Maybe up here would make a little more sense for a nature-y centric citizen. Or up here, I think would probably... Actually, let's put them up here. I think this one's a little more appropriate, so... but I kind of want to keep the poor people down at the bottom and the nicer houses at the top. I think that'd be more aesthetically pleasing. Oh, okay, gotcha. I do like Hawaii. I'd like to visit Hawaii again if it just didn't cost an arm and a leg. Like, oh god, every time I think about, like, I'd like to visit Hawaii, and then I'll look at the prices, and it's like... It's not so much the airplane tickets that'll kill you. It's the cost of like the resorts and the hotel fees. That's what really kills you if you attempt to go visit Hawaii. Right, let's just put 3 houses here real quick. And then I think we can just connect these. Hopefully these are in range for the let's see if this hooks in, will it be far enough? Oh wow, that is actually just in range. Kind of. This one is not. Okay. So why don't we move this one more over here, and we could just say we snap it like that. Yeah, I think like that is fine, because then we can leave a little bit of space there. What does this one want? With many folk? Sure. And then this one wants trees. So we'll put you here. And then we'll dump a bunch of trees here. The only way you go to Hawaii is to go to college and go to University of Hawaii Manoa, because they have a program that allows people not to be born in Hawaii to stay. Oh, I remember reading something about that, because I knew some people that were like really wanting to study in Hawaii for like college, and so they were like desperate to find like a solution that would allow them to do that. So I vaguely remember reading, especially for like I think it was for like oceanography or something like that is what they were trying to study, if I recall correctly. That makes a lot of sense. Let's also just put a bunch of trees here. Ooh. There we go. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They love the trees. Look at that micro forest. We'll actually put another bit like right here. A nice simple thing here. And we need a well because they need water, or else they're going to be very thirsty. So we'll get a well here. And we'll probably need to put a well. Let's put it like around here-ish. And then we can even add more. We're gonna start decorating these. I can actually add nice plants here. For example, I could add this, or I could hang it above. Hanging is pretty cool too. I don't think I can put a lamp here. Oh, I can! Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I could do this. Wait a second, that's so sick. You can attach the lights to the shops. Wait, this is so cool. Okay, so who's working at the clothing shop? All right, well, no one we know. The part's not too bad. Their stuff are not 6 hours away. Is the Costco on Oahu, or is that on like another island? Because I remember seeing videos of like the Hawaii Costco, and I'm like, if I ever go to Hawaii, I really want to go visit that Costco. Like I'm actually just so intrigued by it. Oh, we can even add like a slide here. Oh, we can add, yeah, let's add this kitty slide like right here. It's a very pretty game, right? Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, right, Immortal? It's very pretty. I'm gonna add like a nice little fence like here. I think I can go under the tree. I think. Maybe as far as I can. Oh, I might not be able to carve. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this blank space. The easy solution is just add trees. But I think this one I might actually make a little bit more. Oh, actually, I have an idea. What if we add like a nice little fence? Make it like a small garden type area? Maybe something like this. And then I could just dump in a bunch of random flowers and scatter them about. I'm not sure how realistic this is. Oh, I need to like rotate them randomly too. Look at that beautiful flower garden. Just kind of scatter them around until it's like good enough. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. It's always crowded and also bad parking, like no space. A lot of times there are 2 Costco's, one to community college and those. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I always wondered how expensive living on the island must be, honestly. Okay, let's do 2nd floor housing. So now we can add floors to the houses and they will get +1 family space. Let's also... Every tree in the neighborhood looks the same. They're all leafy. How about we plant a bunch of pine trees? Too many oaks, we need pines. Okay. So we need to plant 10 pine trees because apparently there's not enough. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I can actually figure out where I want to build the pines. We'll build the pines up here, actually. Okay, so this is the pine. Oh my gosh, these things are massive. Alright, let's just randomize it. Let's just turn this area here into like a giant pine forest. It's probably not ideal. We can probably add a few maybe over here. They kind of want their privacy. It's gonna be my lore headcanon. I don't know anything about like the housing situation in Hawaii. All I know is that it's expensive. And the other thing too is that the cost of living there is very high. Not only that, I have to think about like jobs and stuff, which is a real thing, a real concern. It's more foresty here. Yes, it is, because I added a lot of trees, you darn kids. All right. What do we got? These two are just normal families. All right, here's the Gallant family. And, oh, we need to increase the housing side. How do I upgrade these? Oh, look at that. Look at how terrible that looks. Now now it's no longer small. It's now big. Actually, doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that, actually. Oh, but now the stalls don't have enough people. So one of the biggest issues is that we're running into is that the food areas only have so many people that they can kind of support. So not only do I need to start building additional stalls. So, for example, I didn't build a fruit stall yet, so I'm going to put a fruit stall somewhere here. Like right here. And we also need to add a veggie stall, which we'll put probably in this small gap, like right there. I'm gonna move that well just a little bit, and then move this thing right there a little bit too, just next to it. Alright, who's gonna work in the stupid thing? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should... Oh, now we need more here too. Just put an extra one there. Lincoln Partners and Waikiki Alamona Pearl sitting around any college. I assume the colleges make sense, right? Because you need a lot of students want to live near the colleges, so that makes sense. Okay. So now we can put more citizens here. Ah, you see, now these are... There's not enough, what's it called? There's not enough capacity at the stalls. Oh wait, I can upgrade these. Wait, really? How do I upgrade this? Oh, is it a research? Oh, it might actually be a research to upgrade this facility. So I can't actually do that yet. But I can add animal decorations, which I'm now vaguely curious about. I mean, we are making towns. Like, this is basically a town square. The main thing is that town squares have like a maximum range that I have to keep in mind. Also, I can just add ducks. Look at this. I can add swans. No, we're gonna add ducks. Look at this little bastard. Oh my god, they actually move. Oh my god, wait, that's so cute. Look at that. Oh, that's adorable. Wait, what other animals am I allowed to build? Alright, that might be it, I think. Oh, I can even put a pet statue. Wait, that's so funny. Alright. Cat. Okay, so we're gonna... This is the... So we can mark these plazas with statues. So, for example, if I put this giant dog statue, I can't rename it, but we can pretend this plaza is the Bashi Plaza. This is where we honor the great one called Bashi. Or Bear, depending on your interpretation. Alright, we do need to build out another shopping plaza. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that like right here, next to the trees. So I'm gonna just kind of carve out a small section. Maybe hereabouts is probably fine. And we'll fill the rest of this in with this plaza aesthetic. Actually, what I should do first is I should draw the plaza first. Like this. And then we can fill the rest in with... We can now use the brick tool to kind of flesh out the actual pathway. Kind of like this. I think that's fine. Okay. Oh, you're halfway done? Alright, it'll be interesting to see when it's ready. I almost played Hoi 4 today, but I think people wanted me to do something a little more... less violent-y and something a little more cozy, which is why we're playing this game. Green and I'd like a nice wooden fence. Ooh. Kind of nice that this is spline-based. Look at that. Oh, look at that. So now that's nice and separated, and now I can add all of our little shops. Oh, nice. Oh, I probably should have given you an image of Ray so you can add Ray as an advisor. I'll do that later, but you should add Ray, who is my actual wife, as an advisor, and you can give her whatever's like the reign of, like whatever puts fear into enemies. That's not even a joke. I think that's really funny. Okay, so we can add... let's add a nice stall here, and then a vegetable stall next to the fruit stall, because people will probably want to buy both at the same time. Ryuji's working on a Hoi 4 mod that's basically, here's a bunch of Hoi 4 streamers. What else am I missing? It's the fruit stall. Fish stall? I think I need a fish stall here. Let's put it like right there. Perfect. Okay. And then I did see like a small tile here needs to be filled in, so we're just gonna fill that in real quick. Beautiful. All right, so now I need to hire people for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now the problem is that our warehouse is actually not actually reached this far. So one option is to build a bigger warehouse, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Or I can build a smaller warehouse and probably call it a day. Unfortunately, this is a really big warehouse. I think we can get by with just like a mini warehouse. I don't think I need a big one. Like right here. I don't want to put it... I think here's about fine. There we go. That's fine. Items kind of... Yeah, they just kind of magically show up where they're needed. Hello there, son. How are you? Good evening. I feel like that is fine. And we'll just add like a small path extension like this. Perfect. There we go. And then now we're gonna hire people for this. See, now this one can properly distribute goods as necessary. Oh, but you also need... Oh, it's too far from the station. Oh, of course it's too far from the station. I don't know where else I'm gonna put it. It'll be fine. A new request. I don't want to play hide and seek. Oh, there's no pretty flowers. We need bushes with flowers. Okay, so we gotta put flowery bushes. The game does like encourage you constantly to be decorating, which is quite nice. Because again, I am a very bad decorator, but it is kind of nice to have a game that's like you need to decorate or you're gonna suck. So for example, these flowery bushes, I could probably just add it like, oh, look at this small section here. Right? And then I could probably go maybe here. It's like, okay, so you can't get to the tree because there's a bunch of flowery bushes. I could even make it like singular color. Like I want this one to just have a nice stack of whatever these are right there. And there we go. I don't know how many I'm supposed to build. I think I'm supposed to build a bunch. Oh, I need regular bushes too. You can probably just put like a few small bushes like here. Should be okay. Oh, but it's all got to be in the same general area. That's right. Okay. But like 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Listen, just because I'm bad at Hoi 4 doesn't mean I'm always to blame when I play Hoi 4. Okay, I am good at Hoi 4 sometimes, usually, maybe, occasionally. Actually, I saw something interesting. People were complaining on the subreddit earlier because there's a popular Hoi 4 YouTuber named Stakuyi, or whatever his name is, and apparently he was quote-unquote caught cheating in the VOD because he likes to do like weird runs, and I guess they left in a clip of him using console commands to basically delete enemy forces or something. And I'm like, I feel like most Hoi 4 YouTubers are probably doing the same thing if they're not live streaming it, which I think that's just... I think that's an actual thing that people do, and I don't like people are just like up in arms about it. I'm like, listen, buddy, this is a thing that people do. I'm gonna have fun. I'm excited to find out what you've got. All right, Ray, you get to decorate the research lab. How would you like to decorate your research lab or your house? I will allow you to tell me exactly what you want. Where did Ray go, actually? Where's Ray's character? I don't know where Ray's character went. She disappeared. Is this house not able to reach anything? That's so funny. Also quite tragic. Oh, you are walking north. Where's your house? Okay, that's your workplace. I want to see where your house is. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we already have a flower. What do we want to add to the rest of your house? We could add sunflower patches. We could add potted sunflowers. We could add some potted whatever color. We got red. We got white. We got this pink and purple like lilac thing going on. I put one up here too. Just put it everywhere. We can add some lights to it. What do we got? I can actually do your voluntary job now. It's okay to play your funny factory game while you're here. No one's stopping you. I saw the pictures you were posting. I'm like, that game actually looks kind of fun. No, I gotta research something. We're gonna research. Ooh, second floor house we already got. Let's do. Ooh, an optician. Actually, I just realized we can put like a small area here, and all these other. Let's put this here. Okay, we need more houses. You know what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start densifying. We're gonna start making this area a little more dense. So let's upgrade a few houses here. Let's upgrade this stack here, and then we can move this one in here, and then this one as well. So I can go. Let's see what the game decided your job should be. Where are you, dear comrade? Here you are. You are an unemployed toddler. Congratulations. Who is in the mid and tell them CC reactions? Okay. I'll definitely take a look once it's ready for like public testing. I'm very curious to see what you've pulled out. Okay. You can always re-roll if you don't like the life path that the game has given you. Remember that. How many do I need? I need 120, right? 120 citizens. Goodness gracious. We're gonna need more housing. I think I'm gonna just start dumping more housing up here, honestly. I think this is where the next set of housing needs to go. I'm gonna hold this area for later because I think I want this to be like a high-end, like better housing district rather than just a normal townhouse, because we do have access to one of these has better houses. There's a city hall, upgrading roads, warehouse upgrades, research center upgrade. The artisans. Okay, so we can upgrade. We can. Oh, they actually just got upgrade. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that then. I think it might be fun to just build out here then. I think it'll be okay. Hello there, Tathor. How are you doing, comrade? Good evening. How are you? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it very, very much. How was your stream? What were you up to? Tell us, dear comrade, what kind of adventures you might have been going through. Let's build this. Oh, shoot, dang it. Wanted the line tool. Ideally not with an eraser. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna do quite the grid. Oh shoot, that's not the line tool again. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an offshoot like I think let's go here. It's not quite a grid, but we will do gritty things. Probably. I played WoW Hardcore and then maintenance for. How is WoW Hardcore? I myself don't play WoW Hardcore, but it always looked interesting. Because I was kind of keeping up with like that whole OnlyFans thing that was going on a while ago until it kind of imploded because of certain individuals who I'm not going to name. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. This is not a straight road. Did I not make a straight road? Oh my god, I might not have made a straight road. Oh lordy, I don't think it's actually a straight road. I'm gonna move this warehouse slightly so I can dump a house in here. Just, oh my gosh, I got to fit just perfectly in the middle. Come on. All right, so the only way to do that is I have to move this first. Move it just slightly. I'd like to move it like. No, I'm actually gonna dump it like right here. I'm gonna hide it in the corner. I'm not allowed to move it there for some reason. Okay, great. I don't want to shrink that path is the problem. Catching up, gotta go official. All right, good luck, Ryuji. I know how the hardcore system works because a lot of other Blizzard games have like a hardcore system, so I am aware of what the hardcore mechanics are. I just myself don't really play WoW at all. I've tried to get into WoW a few times, but honestly, it's just not the game for me. I know it's super popular, so like, you know, don't let my opinion, you know, affect your opinion on the game, but I am like I think for me, my funny theme park MMO of choice is going to be Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, this is a very cozy game. It is very cozy. It's a nice city builder. The mechanics aren't too hard to play. I'm obviously trying to expand our little hamlet right now. I can't expand here probably because of the stupid tree, right? Remove that real fast. I want to put this like on this side. Alright, let's not snap it. I do want to make it like the same angle. Kind of like there-ish. It should be fine. Perfect. And then I'm going to start dumping people in here. So this one wants to be near flowers. We'll put flowers here. This one wants to be in a normal house. This one wants to be near a clothing store. There's one right there, thankfully. And these are going to need more workers to fulfill the needs of the citizenry. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So I do want to also start building some other shops. Now we did unlock something called the optician. So if for some reason you have no idea what an optician is, they make glasses. So this is basically a glasses shop, which I'm gonna put like right here, back here. I think is fine. We'll actually angle. Actually, angling it's not a bad idea. I think I kind of like that look. Let's angle it slightly. My logic being that if I fill it in like this, let's use this tool, please. Okay, let's use the circle tool. Flush that in a little bit, and then I can do something there. Let's see here. If you're part of streamer guild, we're not allowed to group trade people outside the guild, so the auction house is not allowed to go with other. Oh, so you're just hardcore only whatever your guild is doing. You can't. That's a very interesting way of doing guild mechanics. Is there a particular reason why that's what your guild is doing, or is it just kind of like for the challenge of being self-reliant? Oh my goodness, all these people needed glasses. Look at that. All right, you get to live there. Near water. Unfortunately, the nearest water house is over here. I think what I'll do is I'm going to give them a brand new housing district. How big is one of these houses? Oh, these are kind of big still. Or should I think the better solution for this, actually, and what I wanted to do is, first of all, I need to move this again. This thing is just... Right, remove that slightly. And then I'm going to build a curve path that follows the lake, so that they can have their house that's facing the lake. I think that'll be fine. You know what I mean? I think this will be okay. Just like that. I think that looks terrible, but it'll be fine. Okay. What do you think so far? You think this game is cute? I think this game is cute. I was like waiting for this game for quite some time, so I'm very happy that it's early access. I love city builders, and this is a very cute city, very cutesy city builder. Kind of want to angle this slightly better. I'm trying to angle this in such a way that's not ugly. I want to actually freeform attach these so they kind of have like a nice curve together. Yeah, like that. Look at that. That's nice. And then let's get the... This one wants flowers. I don't have any flowers. We'll put flowers here. This one wants trees. And this one wants to be near water. Oh, you have like a nice front row house to the water. Okay, we've actually been kind of neglecting decorating, so we're probably going to decorate a little bit. Let's spend a little bit of time making this pretty. So what I've been neglecting is the street lights. Also, my research is like maxed out, so I do need to research something. We're going to grab a shoemaker and park decorations, and that should be fine. Streamer guild, and they say they streamer interact more. Oh, gotcha. So basically, So basically, they want to do what OnlyFans did. It sounds like. I thought OnlyFans was a really cute experiment. It just it had its own slew of issues that we shan't go into. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Let's extend this out slightly there. It's probably fine there. It's not gonna be perfect. We're gonna be happy little mistakes. So I think it's gonna be the theme for this. That actually fits near perfectly. Oh, amazing. Okay, what should be the guardian animal of this plaza? Every plaza should have a guardian animal. So my choices are cat or dog. And it can either be in this green jade tone or this white marble tone. So the last one we did was the Bashi Plaza. We need something else for this one. Also, I need to build the shoemaker. We're just gonna put all like these cute shops like right here in like the small little square like that. That's why I was kind of trying to dump it here. Just like that. We can maybe add some decorations in a bit. Hey, that looks nice. Someone wants to be near trees. Okay, well, let's upgrade one of these houses. I think we'll upgrade these 4. Oh, I actually ran out of money. That's new. This one just wants a house. There's multiple guilds doing this right now because the big 3 German streamers started this project event streamers. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's a riff of an event that's being hosted by other streamers. That's actually, I get it. That sounds like fun though. As long as you're enjoying it, right? I mean, it sounds like you're having fun. Get the butcher. Low range and average capacity. Okay, well, all the citizens are happy and we're almost upgraded. We just need a few more people working here. Right, look at this overworked shoemaker. Now everyone has shoes. Actually, wow, look at this. Oh, I love how pretty this game is. Where's camera mode? Wait. Oh my gosh. There's so many settings. I can change the focal length too. And the aperture. Oh wait, that's so nice. That's so nice. I love it. Time to take out a back-breaking loan. You know what's funny? This game was just on sale, which is why I bought it. Oh. Oh, I can walk it. I can walk normally. Wait, that's so cute. Look at this. I can walk through my city. So you can really get a sense of scale for how it looks. That's so nice. Look at this. Look at that, my little cute little tree plaza. The great tree. And then we were walking towards the central market. You cannot walk into the buildings now. It's very much locked. There's actually a hitbox in front of the door. But look, we can see like our fishmongers. Oh, this is adorable. I love this. And obviously the ducks. Can I get in the water? Oh my god, I'm God. I literally just float on the water. Okay. That's cute. Anyways, we have citizens that want to move in, so I shall give them a home. This one desires with apparel shops nearby. Okay, so we do need to start building more random shops. Can I actually upgrade the warehouse? I cannot. Okay, so the warehouse is stuck at that size. But I do need to start... Maybe I need to make a small commercial district. I think I want this to be more housing. We can turn in this area into like additional shops, but that might be too many... I think that'll be fine. Because my logic is that we're probably going to need more more of these scattered throughout the city. So I think it might be fine to just actually put one in this area, and we'll make like a small plaza out of it. Yeah, actually I have an idea. That's actually a good idea. Let's put one here, and then we'll put the plaza path option like right here. Just like that. I think later on we have to build farms, but that's not a problem until much later anyways. Okay. So this one's actually not needed right now, but this one... Oh, you can actually customize the color. Oh, random is fine now. It's actually not needed yet. Oh, so I actually don't need... Oh, I actually don't need this clothing store. Alright, it's actually a waste of time to put that there. Alright, never mind. Let's just upgrade one of these houses. Let's upgrade... this one's fine. And this one and this one. Okay, let's grab those. You go here, you go here, and you get to go over here. That should be fine. And then we need to expand the shoemaker. So, I believe there is industry. So, for example, there's a butchery. Let's see here. There's barbers. There's the bistro, plaza decorations, city hall, kiosk. It might just be fully commercial. Let's go expand. We hit the threshold anyways. It's so adorable. Look, our train station got bigger too. And we're slowly but surely gonna get more citizens to join us by force. They will come in. Okay, so now, like, but there will be more needs that are unlocked. Like, now we need to make sure they have leisure. Because, good lord, there's a lot. I actually need to get more research going at some point, too. There's actually a time here that tells you how long you've been playing, I guess, or, like, what time of day it is. Like, I'm on day 7 right now. I don't know what half of these are, like the Golden Crampton upgraded warehouse. Oh, you can upgrade wide roads to reduce transport cost. I can finally remove rocks. Okay, so we need 180 to become a small town. That's fine. Let's probably start with the butcher first. Low range. So where do I put the butcher? I don't really actually know. I guess I would put the butcher near the front, like somewhere over here, right? Where would I realistically add a butcher? I guess we'd put the butcher... Except I can't put it in the main plaza. It's already cramped. I think I'd probably just put it like in the back here. I think I'd probably just do something like this. Yeah, something like that is fine. And then what I will do is we'll extend this... Jeez. Extend this path out like so. Maybe up to here. Oh wait. Oh, I can curve. Oh, wait a second. I just realized I can automatically make curves with this. That's so nice, actually. Oh, that makes it makes decorating way easier. Holy cow, that's so nice. Okay, now I'm gonna put people in the butchery. Look at that. So that butcher serves all those people because they are hungry for delicious meats. Okay. Gotta keep moving people in, but I am running out of space to put people in. I need more money. Let's upgrade this house. And this house. Okay. We'll probably put a puppet theater somewhere here anyway, so they'll be fine. But as you can tell, like, all these shops are getting a little more and more busy. And I guess the more people there are, the less happy your citizens become. Obviously, because they're like, it's too crowded. Our town is growing, but there aren't enough homes. We need more homes. Build 10 new houses. Oh my gosh. And we have to upgrade all of them too. All right, that's fine. We'll make it work. So I think what we need to do is we got to go back to decorating. Because right now it's a little cramped here, and they're getting a little... Yeah, here you go, see? There is a population density bonus and decoration points as well as how much money they make. I believe the happier or whatever jobs that they're working is how they become more pleased. Now, obviously, you can see, look at this. This cheese stall is so overworked. Actually, it's kind of hard to see because I'm in front of it, but the production is 60, but demand is 66. There's actually not enough food coming out of those stalls anymore. They're getting a little unhappy, and that's the same thing with all these other ones. Now, I don't think I can actually upgrade them right now, can I? I don't know if there's a way to upgrade these stalls, which is the concern that I have. It doesn't look like it, so I need to find a way to... make more money or make more food. I Fountain of Seasons? What does this do? Is this a one-off building? Oh, it is a one. It's a monument. Oh, it's a one. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, this thing is massive. I am only allowed to build this once. This is a one-time object. I do not know where I want to build this thing. Kind of want to build it almost up here, so I think we'll hold off on that. Okay. But we do need to start distributing more food, so I might need to build a second food plaza somewhere. Because I can't upgrade these right now. Right? Oh, they're already upgraded. Okay. Okay. And we do need to get these people inside a house somewhere so they can be there because they're water hungry. Still want multiple floors. I have enough to upgrade 2 more houses. Put them in here. I was gonna talk about like something. I forgot. I had a topic in mind that I wanted to discuss, but I've already forgotten what it was, and I feel bad. I think it was something ridiculous about VTubers again, but maybe I need to stop talking about VTuber drama because I think talking about VTuber drama gets me. It's put a curse on me. So maybe it's best if I don't. We're gonna add another townsfolk here. I only have so many unused townsfolk. We're gonna decorate this area. This area should be pretty. What are we gonna do to make this a pretty area? I have not had a chance to really print anything in quite some time. I was trying to adjust one of my designs. One of the biggest issues I'm running into with 3D printing is trying to print like small cavities and not breaking the entire print apart. Because, good lord, removing the supports from those things is a nightmare. I hear if you just print with, like, say, PLA and... what was the other one? ABS, it's fine, but I have not found a way to make that easy to do. And that's kind of my issue right now. I'm gonna decorate... I don't know if I want to decorate this. Ooh, actually. Look at the sunflowers here. Oh my god. That's so funny. So, these windows are snap points. Right? So you can snap a lot of different things here, including lights. Amusingly enough, you can try to snap a duck onto it for some reason, but it's not going to do anything. But I find it very amusing that snapping a duck is a valid option. Like lights here. Oh, you can actually... Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, hold on. You can put it over the door. Yeah, look at that. Lights over the door, because we're in a nice neighborhood that likes that type of thing, and we can put in like a small potted flower in these ones, add some decoration points just like that, and we can even throw in picnic tables. Finally, we can do this. 1, 2, just have like a small little dining plaza. I'm trying to make this a little messier. I'm using tree supports, yeah. I'm using the bamboo slicer, and it usually works fine. It's really like just trying to pull the supports out of the cavity, and I'll explain. If I could pull out Fusion 360, I'd probably show you, but I don't have 360 open right now. But it is painful. Oh, that's kind of cute. I can put small... Ooh. Does this apply to any plant? Look at that, just simple grassy plants, just like that. What else can I put here? I think this one, we're gonna put nice swans. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. I need more animals. I need more animals that I can use as decorations. Halloween decorations. I saw an old knight's ghost. He was moaning and dragging his sword. Please make the ghost go away. I have seen Tiny Glade. I think when I actually bought this game, I think there was like a combo with Tiny Glade, but I chose not to buy it. They have very much similar aesthetics though. Oh my god, there's a lot of specific Halloween things. I can put a graves. Oh, you can build a graveyard. That's actually pretty nice. Some of these other ones are like, would you like your kids to play Hoop Scooch? What else we got? Wells. What are the Halloween ones? Yeah, you can actually build like... Oh, wait, that's actually kind of nice. Oh, wait, that's so cool. So, I love these like small little bits and pieces that you can kind of just use whatever, like the cellar door. All right, this house now has a cellar attached to it. I could do the same thing for most of these other ones, that as long as it's appropriate. Like right over here probably would get a cellar door. Just kind of sneak it in as close as possible. There you go. Kind of nice. Okay, what was the quest? I have no idea what that quest actually was. I wasn't paying attention to it. Put a gravestone, a single flower, lanterns, and then withered trees. I don't think I want to make a haunted area in my city. Hello there, Nana Banana. How are you, comrade? Good evening. Oh wait, hi Sprout. How are you? Welcome to the funny, cute little city builder. Isn't it adorable? How many do I need to get to next tier? I need 180. Okay, so I need to definitely build another market plaza, because these are over capacity. I think we just have to build on the other side now. We're gonna build another plaza here, and it should be okay. Let's do that. Let's build out plaza in this area. Oh my gosh, look at this bulbous size. I think we'll do something like this. Actually, let's make this more proper. I think I want to try making this one a little bit more correct. We'll actually use the line tool for this. Oh, I don't want to... No curve. Okay, that way we can do that. And then I'm going to take the round tool. I should be able to just make this a little bit more... We'll freeform this a little bit to make this flesh out. Hi, Garm. Good evening. How's the local burb? Are you doing all right today? Come, join the city. Say a message and you will be forcibly enlisted into my beautiful place. Okay, so then we're going to put in our favorite things again. Doesn't really matter if I snap this. I guess I could do it on the edge, but I think it's more fun when these things are a little more freeform, right? Yeah, I think these stalls are more fun when it's just kind of like freeformed. Maybe not necessarily following a grid, but you know, like that. Put a food stall like here-ish, and then a little veggie stall like that. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we'll start hiring people for these. I think I do need to build a bigger warehouse. So I think this area is gonna need a fat warehouse. Put a fat warehouse here. Oh my gosh, this thing is gigantic. This thing is massive. I don't want to put this down. It's so big. Like, oh my god. How do I make this aesthetically pleasing without it looking terrible? Because ultimately, that's what the game is all about. It's all about aesthetics. So I need to figure out, like, where am I going to put some of these items. And this warehouse is over capacity. You see the capacity, demand is 942. It only covers 500. So I do need the big warehouse. I guess I think I'll actually just put it next to it. I think it would make sense, right? That you would put the warehouse kind of next to it. I think that's fine. It might not look the prettiest, but I think it's acceptable. There we go. You're dead already? Why are you dead? Don't die. You have to live. Expand this up by like 2 more pawns, and that should be good. Okay, now we have space. Now we can expand some more. Because now some of these citizens will start going over here for food, which alleviates the pressure on these market stalls. I would hope. Especially because I'm about to upgrade a bunch of these. So let's upgrade this one. And let's upgrade 1, 2, 3. And let's start dumping families in here. You go there. You go there. This one needs more people. The shoemaker is about to be overburdened. We'll probably need to build more of these in the near future anyways, so that's fine. And let's start actually expanding out in this direction. I think this will be fine. Are you already dying? Is it that bad? No, Garm, you have to live. You have things to live for, I'm sure. I'm sure you do. Is it that bad that, like... Because I know you work retail, right? Or something along those lines. I know that's just never fun to deal with. I hope you survive. And that's not, like, driving you too crazy. Okay, Okay, so I want to put houses here. So I think what we'll do is we'll have it follow the curve. Like this. I could probably add a 5th house here. If I had a 5th house, this path is going to be a little awkward, but that might be fine. And then I want to leave this open because what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this area into a small, like, decorative space. Something like, I can't attach it there. That's annoying. Wish I could maneuver that node, but I cannot. That's fine. And then I can just... Actually, no, that's not worth it. Get rid of that. And then I'm just gonna... Ooh. Well, actually, this is actually kind of nice. How about this? Why don't we do... We'll add this garden wreath. And then we'll add a nice little dirt area here. Right? Kind of like this. And it's kind of like a small park, I think, would be for the children. Factory. Oh, okay. I mean, that still sounds pretty painful. But I hope you're surviving the best you can, Garm. Oh my god, I could add ominous mist to I could add ominous mist to this. I don't think I want to do that. Oh, there's even you can actually have water. You can have water plants. Oh, you can have floating lanterns. Wait, that's so sick. I love it. That's beautiful. All right. Let's move you in here, and then I'm gonna move this family in here. Not to live for now because I don't have any entertainment options for them. A street organ? Or a puppet theater? Let's put a street organ down. Oh, hello, Kahila. The game is pretty good. It's quite relaxing, to say the least. Oh, actually, how about this? Why don't we put a, the little children's puppet theater, like, right there. And then we can decorate this a little bit with some plants to really flesh it out a bit. Maybe some bushes. Like a couple, like a row of small bushes. I can't make a row of these, which is annoying. Something like this. Like that. These need to rotate a little bit more. It's not rotating nearly as much as I thought it would. Okay. This building does not require transport. It just needs someone working there. Ah, look at that. There is now entertainment. These are gonna need more people working here, so I'm just gonna dump people in here early, so I don't have to adjust it later. Perfect. Look at that. This one needs people, but thankfully there is fresh bodies willing to work. I'd need additional houses by the water. I guess we can start building a couple, like, water front houses. I don't want to go there, though. I think we can probably just take this spot here. Some of these are not ideal. I think I'll upgrade this one here. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can upgrade more people here and then take this family. Ah, that's not close enough. They want to be really close to the water. That's fine. We'll put it over here then. This is where all the water-centric people will live. But yeah, Garm, as soon as you say a message, you actually get enlisted into the city. Isn't that nice? Would you like to see what your life is in our cute little town, which I have not named, but I'm going to rename it now. Our city shall be called... what's a nice Mediterranean-y name? I want to name this city... I was about to make a joke about Cincinnati, but I'm not going to name it that. Let's name it... What is a good name for this? I am really bad at coming up with names. At some point, I'm just going to pull out a deck of magic cards and just pray for a good name. I'm not going to name it Raywiggle. That's not a good city name. Unless you want to be named after a city like that. We can call it Eden. Eden's actually not a bad name. I'm going to call this the Village of Eden. No, let's call it Eventide. There we go. Oh, there's a world map. Oh, there's actually multiple towns to build. Wait, that's actually kind of sick. There's... So we're in Belvau, but there's also Fontbrock, and then there's Rossemer. I am probably pronouncing all of these incorrectly. Huh. Night City? I know. Well, I know you've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk. How is Cyberpunk? I never finished it. I thought about getting back into it, but I just never bothered. I just ultimately never did in the end. But I hope you're at least having fun with it. Oh yeah, there's just not enough people working in these clothing stores. The optometrist is all like, here we go. You see the optician is already like overburdened. Yeah, we're gonna need more opticians. Let's also increase the... Well, I can't do research. I need to get the research center upgrade so we can get more research going. I could just speed the game up. Like, this game really isn't like super difficult. This game is very much more of a decoration simulator, as you might have noticed. Anyways, let's see, Garm. You are a optician in this timeline. Look at that. You live in this beautiful house that has not been decorated yet, so let's start adding decorations to your cute little abode. Couple potted flowers like this. Oops, that's on the floor. I guess it's on the floor now. And maybe we throw in some lights. We can build a nice hedge too. Oh my gosh, I could give you jack-o'-lanterns. You want a spooky... Do you want a spooky light for your house like this? That's kind of... Wait, that's actually kind of funny. Alright, so at least we know that one's your house. There we go. Now we know it's yours. And then we can add some just generic lights. I think it'd be good to have lights like above each person's house. I think that actually looks quite nice. Look at that. Just need a couple more decorations to really flesh it out. Maybe some trees to... I think what I want to do is I'm a sucker for putting trees everywhere. I think what I'd actually do is I would take the biggest tree that I can get, which is probably the giant large oak trees, and just kind of have a nice entry. Don't randomize this like this. You walk in and you're immediately beset by giant trees that are probably eating into the foundation of the train station. But you know it's a good thing, because it's like, oh, that means you know this place really cares about nature. Like that. That's the entrance into the city. I love it. It's peak. Let's put this in here. Okay, you go there. And then I need to upgrade some of these a little bit more. These will need to be upgraded all. Okay, so again, these are getting a little overburdened, but that'll be fine. Oh my gosh, these are really... I might need to actually add more of these stalls here. I think these are actually just not enough. Even the butcher is overworked. Alright. I would like to build another research lab now that I can afford to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add more research labs up here. I think this entire area up here, just the research plaza. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to just dump every researcher here. It's basically CERN if CERN was more not pretty. Okay. We need to build 5 more houses and the game will be happy. At least the game is telling me, hey, you got to keep doing things or else it's not going to look nice. I think we'll just extend this out like this. I want to keep this small green space here because we can decorate this with a giant tree. A big old pine. Just like that. And probably add some, like, cute fences, like, here. That's fine. Actually, no, that is not fine. Let's redo that. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why that last node didn't actually attach. That's so weird. Yes, cheese! That's right, we have cheesemongers. Would you like some cheese? As you are the local... What are you actually vending? You're vending fish. You're the local fishmonger. Are you enjoying your life as a fishmonger? There we go. More and more citizens continue to live in here. I do need to definitely expand some. Like this stall is already like completely oversaturated. It is honest work. Be happy about it, right? I think you should enjoy enjoy a cozy life. There's nothing wrong with living a nice cozy life. How are you, Ixonia? How's Vic 3 been treating you? Okay, we're almost at the small town. So we just need like 6 more people. It's not too bad. Yeah, we need that. I need more research. Oh wait, we built this, right? So all the spare workers are now researchers, which should double our output, theoretical output anyways. Desires far from any neighbors. Well, that sucks because we don't have any houses that are far from neighbors. Every house is like near a bunch of neighbors. Can I slap a house like right in here? Oh my goodness, I can. Sneak that in there. Perfect, okay. You not played Vic 3? Oh, okay. Burn yourself out of it for a while. It's about time for you to cycle a Paradox Total War game you play. Which one are you gonna switch to? Right? Pick which suffering game do you wish to embrace? So many choices in this day and age. They'll be fine living there. Alright, let's upgrade. Alright, we are no longer a village. We are now... Oh my gosh, that is a nice station. Yeah, so the train station actually evolves every time we rank up our town. So now it's gotten a lot bigger, as you can tell, with a clock built into it. And now it's a very pretty looking thing. So now we have more research unlocked. Oh! Even happier. Oh. Oh wait, so there is actually industry, because I know Immortal asked about that, but there is actually like an industry component, because now there's a farming map, where I guess the main focus is, can you build farms and use it to produce food? Welcome to Fombach, a farming town, and let's get ready to build. Set up the first farmhouse. Ah, see, it's different different buildings. Like there's the farmer's residence and the townfolk residence. So there's actually different types now. Stellaris is a lot of fun. I have not played Stellaris in forever though. I hope if you do Stellaris you succeed, because that game is hard. Okay, so what if we build like a giant path like this? That is the wrong tool yet again. No, it's ugly. I want a nice simple line that will lead from here. How do I know if it's fully straight? That looks like it's fully straight, and then we'll go down a little bit more. Okay. Okay, have a good night, son. I hope you rest well. Oh my god, the depth of field is so intense on this game. Right. We will probably flip back to the other town in a little bit, but I am kind of curious what farming in this game is like. So we will use a lot of dirt roads for this. So build a farmhouse, which I assume is farmer's residence. So let's maybe put it like, I don't know, here-ish? And then I guess we'll connect it with a dirt road. Let's maybe do a 3 wide with a circle path. Gotta make it look organic. Usually when I'm playing only early Stellaris because the game is slow and tedious. I have the same issue. That's kind of the reason why I stopped playing Stellaris. The game just slows down significantly where it stops being fun. But hey, if you've managed to succeed in Stellaris, more power to you. But it definitely took a long time to get anything done. Especially because, like, I don't know, the endgame lag was just really bad. And I know the latest updates did not do anything to fix it. Research the first crop and powered buildings. Okay. Am I not allowed to research crops yet? Oh, farms. Here we go. Grapes. And a winery. Click on the farm and open the farm tab. Oh. Okay, hold on. I see where this is going. All right, so if I need to move this over here. And then I need to build the farm, the arable farmland. Like I'm drawing it. Oh my gosh, like this. Okay, wait, that's... I'm literally painting in where the crops are growing, okay. Interesting. They're unhappy. Why? Oh, because you still need to feed them. You still need to feed these poor people. So, which means I do need to turn this small section here into like a nice simple plaza. I feel like this is probably going to be okay if I just paint this in. And then we'll just, I don't know, clean it up just a little bit. Add a small amount. A little map. Yeah, it's literally map painting. Also, these separate games, we'll see about it more. Let's see, hold on. Here's the end up playing Stellaris, late game is slow and serious. So Zen playing Xenophobia grinding your sound of plants only genetic superior. This one will be post sections with reduced by mid game. He's on medium Galaxy Conquest once the internet game twice. Oh, okay. See, the thing is, I run into issues when I play Stellaris because I like playing like egalitarian societies that just absorb every single, like, come all ye poor, huddled and dying, come to our great civilization, you will have homes, a job, and food, and entertainment, that type of thing. But apparently, that makes the game run very, very slow, and is actually not ideal at all for playing Stellaris, and that's why my Stellaris runs usually start imploding partway through. So, I don't purge anyone unless they're, like, actually, like, completely negative to my society, but oftentimes that's not the case. There's not enough workers. Oh my goodness, I see. I need actual laborers. I can't just have farms. I need, like... Okay, I see what's going on here. So what I'm gonna do... I will actually build angular... So this is like a 7. Let's do like a 3.5. Do something like this. We'll just go here. Just go straight down. Anyways, Ronald, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good evening too. Here's everyone's favorite, the grid. You like the grid? Das Griden. Let's see. Replace that with ship-based performance issues. What do you mean ship-based performance issues? That's what a ship neighbor's tier is coming in. Is there like a new update that is coming out that I'm not aware of? Okay, now we have people here. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I need a warehouse, don't I? Okay, let's build a warehouse, or else they're gonna get really sad and very unhappy. If I just put one big warehouse, let's put it over here. Actually, I'm gonna put the big warehouse like next to the farm. I think makes the most sense, right? Something like this is probably stupid and doesn't make real sense in real life, but who cares at this point? Fleeter would kill Porns down instead of Pops. Too many fleets brings the game to a crawl. Mathematically, Porns is in general a lot better. Bottleneck is fleet movements and calculations from the sheer number of ships. Oh, okay. So I remember like a long time ago, population was like the biggest determinator of performance, but I guess now it's ships. Interesting. I did not know that, but that's very interesting to find out. Okay, now this should work. Okay, so that feeds those buildings. So now they're happy. Need a granary connected. Oh, we need a granary. Okay. I have to research the granary. Nope. It's got to be somewhere here. Where's the granary? Research mayor's home. Oh, here we go. So the granary... I think I'm just going to put it somewhere here-ish. Oh, we'll put it next to the warehouse. I think it's fine. Something like this is okay. Dirt roads for everyone. Okay, so that's interesting to know. I haven't actually played Stellaris in, like, I don't know, a year and a half. I think since, like, early 2025. Because I just have so many other games to play, and it just kind of slipped my mind to maybe try playing Stellaris again. Maybe one day I'll get back into it, but it's not a priority for me to play, quite frankly, as much as I would like to. There's a lot of other games out there nowadays that are a little more interesting. There we go. All right, we gotta add more houses to the grid. I just realized the townhouses in this neighborhood actually have a slightly different look compared to the other one, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, they have a slightly different aesthetic, as you might have noticed. This is one where or like the grid makes even less sense, but I've kind of committed to it. Ah, there we go. Now we are producing wine. Are you broke yet? I don't know, but we have, I guess you're allowed to have 3 versions of yourself, 1 in each town, because there's a Sea Opposer here too, and there's probably an Infidave in there, or a Ranu. Yeah, there's an Infidave here too. So each town gets a different version of each of you. So I guess the farm is more simplistic, or it is a little more complex because you have to deal with like farm mechanics, right? So you probably want to build the vineyards like maybe up here, right? Like this would be a nice vineyard location. That's probably what I'll do later. But for now, I think what we have is okay. So I think I'll actually come back to this later. I actually don't want to focus on this region, but you do get farm points, which is your version of... Oh, you can adopt animals? And assign them to families? Oh, you know what? I bet you that animal shelter, you have, if you unlock it in one, I think you unlock it in the other. So you're encouraged to play both towns. So if you really want animals like dogs to be walking around your city, you have to unlock the animal shelter, which means you actually have to play it. So we'll play this a little bit until we can unlock the animal shelter, then we'll go back to the other town. Because let's be real, that's the most important part, making sure you have access to animals, right? So let's add more towns. So I think we'll do like a town-ish area and then the farm-ish area somewhere else. I think that's going to be the strategy here. Just rotate this around. Okay, how do I make this like look how do I flip this exact? Okay, something like, ooh, that looks terrible. I love it. I love how utilitarian that appears. All right, so we'll do 1. We'll do the next one, same thing. If we just touch those tips, just like that. Touch the roof tips together and it'll look okay. And then we'll just add additional housing. Is this the best way to do things? No. But it works. But yeah, I do want to play Stellaris again at some point. I just haven't had a chance to do so because there's just so many other games. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Battlefield because Battlefield is like my curse. I've been playing that company's games for an eternity, and it's like, oh, I know it's not a good game, but it's fun. I love the pew pew shooty game. Ray's like, you need to play better games, and I'm like, but I like this game. I can't escape it. A literal map painted. What do you mean, literal map painted, Kahila? Put a fruit stand here. And put the small veggie stall, like, right there. It's a little cramped, but it gets the job done, and we can add a little bit of decorations, so we'll add a nice, like, bench here. It'll be fine. Okay, so you're trying to farm the premium currency, right? That's the issue, because you're so focused on farming the super credits that you're not having fun playing the actual game. Don't worry about farming super credits, honestly, until like later, unless there's a very specific war bond that you really, really want. In which case, I don't know, I guess go ahead. Oh, there we go. Oh, so now that, yeah, look at these. These don't have enough people. We need more citizen sacrifices. Thankfully, more and more citizens are moving in, ready to fill in the gaps that we are missing in our economy. Just like that. And then I probably need to build... They want a clothing shop? Then so be it, I shall give them a clothing shop. They shall have the finest threads around. Beautiful. Alright, I think that all these houses are filled now, right? Probably upgrade these at some point. Oh, I actually can move people. So if I don't like where people are living, I can actually move them away to some other tile. That's fine. This thing does not produce that much, I think. Alright, let's put someone in here. Perfect, look at that. All of this is beautifully working together. Okay, to be fair though, Helldivers 2 is like a really fun horde shooter. Like that's the whole point of the game, right? Like you're going around and you're doing shenanigans, and that's why it's so enjoyable. I love a good round of Helldivers. That said, I haven't played Helldivers in quite some time because I just have so many other things to do. But hey, as long as you have fun, right? I'm gonna put a farmhouse like right... Ooh. What do I put like right here? I have an idea. Let's put it like right... Okay. My mouse double-clicked for me, so that's unfortunate. And then I'll add a nice little thing here. We'll just extend out here. And this will be another family moving in here. This is going to be another giant vineyard. Now let us build the great farm, the great vineyard. Ooh. Something like this. Ooh. How far can I build this out, actually? Okay, so there's actually a maximum amount of space that you can have for each of these. That's funny. Something like this. I think what I actually want to do is I want to maybe not have it that deep. But I do want it to go kind of up the cliff. Just a touch, like this. And then we'll have another one, like, over there. Yeah, I think that's good. That's fine. Now it just needs a family. But we need more generic houses. So we're gonna make this area a little more dense. Is World War Z, the video game, actually, like, completely barren for multiplayer? I have not played World War Z, like, ever. I like World War Z, the book, but I don't think I'd ever really play the game. Because every time I saw footage of it, I'm like, this does not look like the book. It's like, everyone sees Max Brooks's book, and they're like, instead of making a proper, you know, faithful adaptation in video game or movies, where the zombies are slow, methodical creatures, we're gonna just go unga bunga, big bombastic Hollywood special. And I think it's really dumb. Ooh. I kind of like this. I think because it's a farm area, I do want more flowery type stuff like this. And then we probably should have a fence, maybe in the back here, so people don't fall to their death. Yeah, maybe not falling to the death would be good. I cannot put a fence here because this thing is in the way. I have to probably move this up, like in here. It might be enough to put a fence. Ooh, look at that. I'm able to just sneak a fence in just barely. That looks quite nice. Can I actually put lights on this? Okay, unfortunately I cannot put lights on top of that. That would have been really cool, but I also understand why not. I'll put a single light here. And then, I don't know, where's my animals? I don't know, throw a couple ducks in here. There we go. Add the ducks. And then we're gonna need more granary workers, which means we need more people living in these houses, which means we need more money. Okay, so we need to get to 400 animal points. We could also grow wheat. And then it allows us to build a bakery. But then I have to build corn and wheat, and I don't think I want to build corn and wheat. I want to just focus on having a nice little vineyard, which is kind of nice. Look at how beautiful this is. Soon this area will be filled with vines of grapes. I do need to use the restroom though, so let me quickly speed the game up just a little bit so I can upgrade some of these houses. I actually don't know. I think this is money per day. So let's increase this one in a second. Or I could just build more houses, right? I guess we're just gonna build more houses. This is just easy. Yeah. I think this is the one town where we're gonna do a little bit of more grid-based shenanigans, at least for this early part. Maybe we'll move it around later to make it more pretty, but I just need something to operate for the time being. So now I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now everyone's happy, I think. Yeah, okay. I need to use the restroom. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the game run, but we'll go back to the town of Bellevaux, which I thought I renamed this thing, but I guess not. And you can gaze at the city because the city is a lot more complete, right? Or at least a little more things happening on here. Like all the cute little citizens that are hopping about. Wouldn't it be nice to live in a nice, calm, relaxing city? I've always wondered if I would be the type of person who would prefer to live in a deep, dense urban jungle. Or am I more the person that's wants to live in a more idyllic place like this? I think that's the thing that I sometimes think about. Like, what would I want to live in? I think I know what Ray would want to live in, but what would I, as an individual, want to be in? Oh my gosh, better boots. A smithy. Clockmaker, metal decorations, like the clock decorations. City Hall allows you to adjust the tax rate of your residence. Extra warehouse workers. The Golden Crampton. A barber. Bistro, ball throw. I guess we'll do... We'll do a road upgrade. Oh, I can upgrade roads now. Wait a second. What does that let me do specifically? Let's get plaza decorations while I'm at it. Oh, I can upgrade pre-existing roads. And I guess they'll be better? Question mark? I don't actually know how this works. So like... Oh, is that the texture? Oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that texture. It's like a nice brickish tone, but I'm like, I don't think that's... Is there a way to upgrade without, like, drawing new roads? Oh, I guess there is, okay. Okay, so you don't actually draw over... You actually don't draw new roads, you just draw over current roads. So, for example, I could do like this, and I guess that works, question mark. But I don't want to draw over the plaza. You want to live somewhere you can walk to get the basics? I think a lot of people would love to live somewhere where basics are within walking distance. Unfortunately, we do live in a society where that's not really feasible for a lot of people. Unless you live in, like, Asia, where you have to walk everywhere. Until motorcycles blare at, like, 12 midnight. That sounds awful. Create a really, really good maze with tall hedges, lots of twists, and a bench in the middle. I don't know if I want to build a maze, but alright. A kiddie maze. What else can I build here? Why did the music stop? What I need to do is I need to build additional housing. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to build maybe like another... Ooh, I have an idea, actually. We can probably do like a stepped... actually, I don't think we can step it here. We could do like another row in the back, but I think I want to expand out in this general vicinity. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the game run in this area here. Enter photo mode so you can kind of just gawk at this for a second. Let's turn off the grid. And maybe let's zoom in a little bit. Maybe adjust the aperture to minimize the amount of depth of field. And we'll focus on... Let's see, what do you want to look at while I do my thing? Let's gawk at... I think let's gawk like around the ducks. I think this is a nice... It's a nice viewpoint here. Right? I think this is a good viewpoint. We'll adjust the focal length a little bit like this. Maybe adjust the aperture. Get a nice... get some depth of field in the back, like hereabouts. Oh my gosh, I can even adjust the vignette. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you can even adjust the bloom. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of options. Oh, Jesus. You can really get like that sepia tone if you really wanted to, too. I'll just leave it here. All right, I'll be right back. Look at this beautiful little city while I do things. I've returned. When did I get in the maid outfit? When did this happen? Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Anyways, let's continue our little city building adventure. I don't know, what are the overall opinions on this title? I know, like, this game is a lot slower than a lot of the other titles that I play, but I figured it's a nice little bit of change of pace, right? Wouldn't you agree that it's a little, since it's calmer, it's cozier, we get to do a bunch of other different things than we normally get to experience, right? I think that's what makes it a little nice. Oh, here we go. We can get the artisan class. The second tier of residents in your city, they need an artisan house. All artisans are available as artisan workers. As you grow a city, unlock commerce buildings that can only be operated by the artisans. They demand more luxury to be happy. Oh. Oh, they whine. You know what I just realized this game is? Do you remember that game, remember Anno? I remember I played Anno 14 something on stream. This is basically that, but with a cozier aesthetic. Wouldn't you agree? Especially with multiple, you know, classes of individuals that I have to keep happy. I think it's basically the same thing upon further, on thinking about it more, it really is very reminiscent of it. So, I think it's cute. Okay, how do I expand this pathway without, like, ruining everything? Because I want to run. Oh, Jesus Christ. How do I draw a straight line? I guess, like, this is fine. And then we have to upgrade this? Like that? Alright, that's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build additional house, but we're not gonna do the... I don't think these are gonna be artisans, mostly because we don't have a way to keep the artisans happy. Actually, you know what? No, this should be... Let's put the artisans here. Let's try a small artisanal subdivision, at least these four, and we can put this normal houses somewhere nearby, but I'm kind of curious to see what these would look like. Come on, build. Let me see the artisanal homes as we try to figure out how we're going to keep them happy. Actually, we can also put here is a nice bistro right next to the main little plaza, like that. Okay, so we're going to put this guy here and put this one in here. Okay, so right now they're unhappy because they need 12 luxury? Oh my goodness. Oh. I think we need more peasants. Okay. Okay, so I can put all the artisans in here for the time being. But there is just not enough workers here to keep this bistro full. So unfortunately, you can see that the artisans are just very unhappy because they need so many different things, or they're going to keep whining. In fact, right now they want housewares, which means I need to build a smithy or a carpenter. And then these will allow me to build additional things like, there we go. Because I guess only artisans are capable of producing high quality furniture, so we do need the artisans here, which means I need to pull them out of here. We're going to pull these artisans off of this. And we'll try to figure out where we can put more just generic citizens. The ones that are a little more, you know, on the poorer end. But I also don't want to keep doubling the size of these houses. So let's put generic town folks. I think what we'll do is we'll go in the rear. And we'll try to match, like a little bit of a curvature here. Like our own unique curve. I think thereabouts is fine. And we'll expand the road normally. Ideally with a free tool. I really should use that line tool more often, but I think freehanding it's also kind of fun. I think freehanding just adds a little bit more character. Right? It ain't gonna be perfect, but, you know, as long as the vibe is there. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Motorcycles really just are that loud in the Philippines. You have to remember, I don't live in the Philippines myself, and I apparently haven't been to the Philippines since I was a wee child. Like, we're talking, I must have been, I don't know, like, I think in preschool is when I was in the Philippines last. I have not visited the home country since, and I don't think my mom really wants to take me back to the home country. So, you know, maybe one day I'll return, but I also don't see a purpose visiting unless I want to suffer. Because every time I ask about it, she's like, don't go. You know why? Because you're gonna get robbed. Because you're not a... Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. So now... Okay, the artisans should be a little happier now. You need a little bit more... stuff. Okay, what are we gonna give them? I need more citizens, too. The problem is I can't get more citizens unless they're more happy. What is the population I need? I need 30... I need 30 artisans in the city for us to expand, which means I need to start building a lot of the other stuff too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna add some entertainment. Let us build a kiosk theater. High range and low production does not work. Oh, we can just probably put this like right here. You know what? I kind of like that there. Let's put that there. Make this. We're gonna try to make this area like a small little like entertainment plaza. I think is fine. We can add some plants too to kind of flesh it in a little bit. I really wish there was a fill button, so I don't have to keep trying to build like next to the road. Something like this is fine. Yeah, that's kind of cute. All right, that's fine. And let's expand this generic road a little bit just so it's like cleaner, just like that. And to make them even happier, by the way, I am noticing that this game's frame rate is tanking. Yeah, the frame rate in this game is getting a little rough, primarily because I do have the settings fairly high. Roll a Constitution saving throw if I get Dysentery. Town looks good. I mean, I do have a D20. What's my modifier? What's my Constitution's? What's my con save? Or what's my fort save, depending on what game you're playing. I legitimately have a D20 on my desk. I will roll it right now. -2? Alright. I rolled a 6, which means I rolled a 4, which I'm pretty sure is a critical failure if you're playing PF2E or a normal failure on any other system. Yeah, I think I'm dead then. I guess I get dysentery and I explode into a million tiny pieces. How tragic my life is. This actually looks quite nice. Yeah, you like my little city? Isn't it adorable? I think it's quite enjoyable. Oh, we need to move these people in. There we go. Unfortunately, we're running into the issue where we don't have enough town folks. I'm trying to just get the generic peasants put into the town bit by bit. Although, again, not a lot of space, and these market stalls are so over capacity. I am actually gonna have to build... I'm just gonna build more stalls here, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna build that. I'd love to conquer that 100%. What do you mean? Conquer that 100%? I'd probably also put a butcher up here too. I think I would not mind putting a butcher in this general area. If we can get rid of that rock. I think we'll put it here. I think a butcher in this plaza, like the general... Like, this is just general, food plaza type thing. Don't you think our house could use some fancy fences? Something make it stand out from the rest. All right. Yes, please surround our home with the prettiest fences around. Oh, that's literally a fancy fence. Sure. All right, why don't we do this? Since they want their fancy fences, I will give them their fancy fences. Oh, yeah, they want it, like, in there. How much they want? They want... Maybe we have to go maybe hereabouts. I could, in theory, just... I think what I'll do is I'll actually try to block it off, like, here. So maybe we stop it from, you know, like, ideally, like, it's like small animals not being able to, like, move into this area is my logic. And then we can probably do the same thing here. Like, maybe we don't want people coming from the tracks, like, wild animals. So we expand out the fences, like, about here-ish, I think is fine. Something like that. And then, because these are artisans, they have their own backyards because they are rich, obnoxious snobs. Wouldn't you agree? They would want their own little backyard slice of paradise type deal. I think that's exactly what we want. Anyways, how are you doing, Funbound? I recommend this game if you find it on sale. It's a really fun title. It's very relaxing, I think is the best way to describe it. There we go. Now they have like their own little townhouses. You're welcome, Ocean. Pretty assassinator, what do you think? What if everyone demands those fences? What a nightmare. Okay. You can see all these artisans are still unhappy. Which means I need more people. They want to move into artisan residence. This one wants to be decorations, that's fine. This one wants to be near decorations, that's fine. We'll put more plazas down. Don't worry, fam. We'll get them decorated. Oh my goodness, I can put little flags. That's cute. Oh, you can pick like... I guess you can choose one of these flags. Like, I guess, I don't know, what is this? Vaguely Scottish or something? No, there's no tornadoes. Please don't buy tornadoes. I can't handle another tornado. Every time a tornado happens, I start to die on the inside. I kind of like this flag as our primary flag. Kind of cool that you can just hang up banners like this. Ooh. You can even just have like sunshades. Can I attach this to a house? Oh, you can. Wait, that's so cute. Hold on. Like this house in the back, I could just go, let's randomize it a bit. I can go like 1, 2, and then I could add a flower underneath it. Like a potted flower. Oh, like a little flower shop? Oh, this is pretty. I like this. Can I build a playground? You can put things on the... You can put things on these. Let me see if you can put things on the balconies. I'm not sure. So, unfortunately, the rear of the houses... the rear of the houses don't exactly have a much space to work with, but maybe the ones that are a little more space open like this. I can put a light over the doors or the windows. You can hang plants like this. So, like, I could go 1, 2... I could just add maybe 1 here. Like this. Let's say this is ungodly, need to build some meters at will. I can't believe you want to kill our poor citizens. They just want to live, and here you are talking about murdering the poor fellas. Alright, they're happier. They're happier. I am running out of citizens. This one wants to be near a cliff. Well, time to upgrade more houses, I think. We're gonna upgrade these houses now. I think these do need to be a little bigger. I kind of like how I designed this area. I like this staggered look. I might do this again. There we go. More citizens, more sacrifices. They're getting a little unhappy now. Why are they unhappy? Because their decorations are non-existent. They need decorations or they will be unpleased. Okay. Okay. We need one more set of luxury goods, and I think that'll keep the artisans, the high-end people happier. So I think what we'll do is we will build a barber. You want the artisan house? I don't even think you're artisan qualified. All right, where are you? Where's your house? All right, what family are you part of? Okay, so you're in this family. I'm gonna move you to the artisan house. You are now upgraded. You are now an artisan. Unfortunately, you are still very unhappy because I have not given you enough things to keep you happy. So I will put a barber somewhere. I think what we'll do is this entire central plaza is just gonna be like, I think what we'll do is this central plaza area is just gonna be like artisan stuff. Actually, wait, I have an idea. I have a crazy bad idea. Let's do this. Oh shoot, I thought I was on the line tool again. Oh well. The mouse hand seems to be relatively steady, so it's okay. Okay, we're gonna make a big plaza. Yeah, this is the artisanal plaza. Oh my goodness. What does this person want? Hermione says I'm reading too much. I have an unhealthy obsession with books. I'll show them my idea, Vector. Can you get a reading spot near your house with a bench, shade, and a light source? Sure thing, fam. We need more lights in this area anyway, so I'm okay building more lights. Let's see, we'll go one here, 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 one here-ish, and here. And I think what I can also do to at least make this a little prettier is we can add a nice little... Where's that dang wooden gate thingy? Here we go, add like this nice little arch. I have no idea what's the purpose of this thing, but it looks cool. Very aesthetic. Okay. And then what did this girl want? She wanted a bench. Speaking of Harry Potter, they're making a remake of that, like a TV series, and I'm vaguely like interested in it, but at the same time it's like I feel like they need to stop remaking things and just, I don't know, go original. There's actually flowered arches, but I chose not to use the flowered arches for this area. Oh, they need she needs a tree. Can I fit a tree in here? I don't. Oh wait, I can fit a tree here. Hold on. I'll probably put a small tree. There we go. It's perfect. I intended to do a great deal of dreaming away here. Swept up in my favorite novels. Yeah, she's probably reading Romantasy. I still can't believe I went on such a tangent about Romantasy books yesterday. I feel like I should feel bad for talking about it, but I was just like, I need to talk about how cursed some of this stuff is. Oh, that was definitely one of the topics of all time that I will never ever bring up ever again, I hope, because good lord, I felt like I was losing brain cells that day. Okay, I think, yeah, we're gonna need more, yeah, these are already like over capacity. Oh, we gotta research. Let's do City Hall. Should be fine. Alright, this one wants to be near plaza decorations. This one is an artisan. This one is a normal house. And this one needs workers. This butcher does not have enough. I actually am running into the issue where I do not have people for most of this, which is really funny. Like, I just straight up do not have enough citizens for a lot of these jobs. Decorate your house. All right, sure. What am I doing for your house? Since you're still sad and depressed, apparently, because your house is not decorative enough. All right. Sure. All right. What are we gonna do to Ray's house? How do we make Ray's house the envy of the block? Because if I don't do this, she will hunt me down and end my life. All right. Put a light above. A nice little street light there. We'll put cute little purple. No, this pink flower. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can put potted flowers. What is this one? What's the difference between these two? Small potted, standard potted. Okay. Standard potted flowers with this nice pink and purple mix like this. We'll have it on every single one. And then what else can I add? I thought there was an awning, but I feel like I'm going crazy and maybe there was no awning actually. Put a couple ducks here. Like that. And maybe we could add some trees. Yeah, I thought there were... Oh, the sunshades. Yes, thank you. They were the sunshades. Thank you. Yeah, you could do like this. Maybe we do it on like the lower floor. We'll do yellow for Ray's house. How about that? We'll do like blue for the next one. Something along those lines, right? Oh, we can even put bollards. What's the... Oh my goodness. We can do the British experience where you have to put bollards in. Like this. Oh my goodness, that's so funny that you can put bollards in. Oh, that's so cursed. I hate that that's even needed. Oh, that's awful. Let's put these, some of these down here. Actually, you know what? I think this is big enough to put... What? Am I saying it wrong? Is it not pronounced bollard? Well, how is it pronounced? Since I assume that's what you're throwing things at me for. Oh my god, I can put the... Oh my lord, that is a really big factory. Oh, okay, gotcha. More bad summaries. I would like to do more bad summaries at some point. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna put that there later. Okay. Regular house. This one wants near water. And this one wants to be multiple floors. Okay. Very well, I shall decorate your backyard. I will add in a small picnic table. What else can I put in here? Oopsies, I did not mean to put a second table. Let's see. I think there was one I wanted to add. And summaries could also make good for stream. It would. I probably should clip that entire section where I was ranting about that fourth wing. Because it was really funny, honestly. I thought that was hilarious, talking about the fourth wing. Definitely one of the book series of all time. Where did all the Halloween decorations go? Put a cellar door like here. You know, something like this. I can't actually get it to clip to the house, which is really annoying. But I guess from far away, you're not going to really notice it too much. And then... what else would we put in Ray's backyard? Nice little sunshade like this with the yellow tone like that. Ooh. I can't clip it in. And then... what's the biggest trees that I can get? Oh, look at that. I put a giant oak tree. I love it. And flowers. Okay, we gotta... okay, maybe not the trees. Let's not do the trees then. We'll do flower bushes of this one. Something like this is probably quite nice. Like maybe... I actually can't put it like super close. Something like this is probably fine though, right? Yeah, and then we'll add singular flowers like that. Oh, I can actually... oh, here we go. We can put a nice little flower pot. And ominous mist coming out of Ray's backyard. Oh my god, we could put a dead tree. Wait, what is this? Is this actually a dead tree? A large withered ivy. Oh, wait, that's kind of cute actually. You can attach it to... okay, so then Ray's actually living next to a haunted house, right? What I'm hearing? There's a house right next door. It's really haunted for some reason. And the people who live there really wanted to honor their dead family members. They turned it into a graveyard. Yeah, the house next door is really sus. Don't think about it too much. Oh, you want sunflowers? Alright, we'll put sunflowers here. We'll do... you want a sunflower patch like this? Just kind of scattered in the backyard. Oh, you know what we should do? We should put a potted sunflower to honor Ray's sunflower that she brutally murdered. Oh, okay, I can't put sunflowers on a pot, unfortunately. Oh, yes, I can. Let's just do that real fast. Just kidding, I actually cannot put that on top of it. That's so funny. How generations... yeah, generations have already passed. Didn't you know? I actually can't put a sunflower there. I'll put it like... some sunflowers in the back like this. Maybe these sunflowers will survive. There we go. Isn't that nice? Okay. We would like to live in a comfortable house. Well, there's not many houses left to move into. I haven't been upgrading these quite as much yet. I don't know where you live yet. I guess we should see where you live. The artisans are happy now, which is good, because I need to keep them happy. Let's do... ooh, smithy? Okay, remove rocks and extra warehouse workers is fine. One tiny with no resources. I mean, listen, we could go back to the other town if you want to go gawk at Fombronk, where we're trying to deal with all that stuff over there. Like, there's a lot of choice. Like, it's a very nice, relaxing title, right? The main issue is I just do not have enough people. Surprisingly, there's just not enough houses to go around. So people are moving in. Great. Oh, I think I accidentally deleted them. Never mind. They're still here. I'm gonna move them in there. But again, they will continue to strain the resources of the local economy. Right? So I need to basically build more stalls here. Or I can build things like a butchery, which we already have right here. Which does at least fix some of it. We could put a bistro in this small plaza. Actually, I'm going to expand this plaza a little bit more. This plaza definitely needs to be a little bigger. Maybe like this about is fine, and then we can shrink it down to get the main road big enough again. Yeah, let's add a small bistro. Because even the common man desires luxuries on a day-to-day basis, and then we'll put, I don't know. We'll also, yeah, we'll put in the little stalls like this. 2, 3. We'll decorate this in a bit anyways, and then put the big fruit stand. I don't know here. I don't even know what this build. What is this? The butcher? You can actually. We were doing it earlier, and I will show you in a second once I dump more citizens into my housing blocks. There, this should alleviate some of the pressure on some of the other buildings, but unfortunately, again, we just don't have enough people. See, the common citizen is quite unhappy now because their houses are decorated, but their workplaces are not nearly as decorated. So, at some point, we do need to work on making the workplaces pretty too. For example, this area could use some lights, perhaps. You know, something simple, just like adding a light here would probably keep them happy. Actually, I don't know. Can I decorate these? I don't think I can decorate that. I'll just put like a small... let's see here. Probably something like this. As long as you put enough like lights, they'll be happy. 3 apart, so I guess we'll even it out like that. I don't want the lights around the ring, in the center ring this time around, which is what I did in the other ones, but for now, let's just keep like this. See? Lights are such an easy way to get people happy. Actually looks quite nice. Alright, the request. What do they want? Hermione says, I recently discovered there exists more lovers of prose in this town. I'm thinking of starting a book club. Would it be wonderful to read in the silent, non-intrusive company of others? I don't know if that's what I would consider fun reading, but alright. She just wants to get together with her fellow antisocials and read books in silence with her fellow antisocials. Which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being antisocial. There are many who are antisocial here, and that is perfectly understandable. I gotta keep upgrading these houses, honestly. I think I've upgraded all those houses already, so I do just have to keep adding more buildings. Alright. If you want to see what the farming section looks like... Did I save the game, by the way? I hope this game auto-saves. Oh! Okay. I don't think there was an autosave function, and I've been playing for nearly 3 hours. So I'm very glad the game didn't explode on me just then and there. That could have gone very, very, very poorly. Let's get a... I can't even get this because everyone's not happy enough. Let's get all the luxuries from the bootmaker a little better. Oh my goodness, the shoemaker has super high-end demand, so I do need to figure that out. Alright, time to get more artisans, I think. I think we need more artisan blocks. I think what we'll do is this section here. Let's see if I can build this correctly. I'm going to build a curved road, since I know how to do this now. It's going to go from here. It's a little too thin. So I get like, I think 4 is correct. And then I should be able to just kind of add some curvature. Ooh, that's a little intense. Maybe like this is fine. I think that's fine. Something like this is okay. And then, from here, we can just go and start slapping down the artisanal homes at this nice, weird angle thing to give it some curves, right? And we're gonna try to make this like very much this is where the rich people live, like a nice rich district. So is it a little cramped? A tad, touch. I think there's a rock there. Why can't I build this? Am I out of money? What is wrong? Okay, let's just delete this. Also, I am noticing that the game is starting to lag a little bit. It is running at like 50 FPS, which is fine, but I can tell it's starting to get a little rough. I might actually turn off the motion blur. The motion blur is kind of annoying. Yeah, I think the motion blur was actually like really obnoxious. All right, we're gonna put them in the artisanal houses. This one wants to be near a bunch of trees that can be arranged, so I can destroy the stupid rock now. Now we can just add a miniature forest in the back here, because I like doing this type of thing. I'm a sucker for just dropping a ton of trees. Achievement noises. Are you playing a game that also has a lot of achievements? I'm so sorry. Ooh, they got rid of the clock though. Why? Put the clock back. I kind of liked it. Oh wait, never mind. They put the clock there. I just kind of blocked it with the tree. Oh, I love the trees, but it's rough. Okay, so now we need public service. Okay. We can now build schools, newspaper stands, and a chapel. Oh, you know what? A church does make sense. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I probably just get rid of the big trees. I think I have to just get rid of all the trees here. This actually just doesn't look super good. Well, I think for this instead, what the better way to do decorations, like near the main entrance, is you probably do like a hedge type thing, like maybe from, let's say, here to here, right? Do the same thing on the other side. Like that, right? Oh yeah, I would probably do the same thing too. Like I would probably put the post office, which I don't have researched yet. Oh, we can do 3rd floors. Ooh. Right, the main issue though is we still don't have enough luxuries sorted out, so we do need to start figuring that out. Even with all the artisans that we have, we're gonna need a lot of these artisans working around the clock, because good golly, some of these are just overworked and understaffed. But you can see all these people here are now super unhappy because I guess their house needs aren't being met anymore because they don't have clothes, entertainment, even these other needs that we are now required to handle. So we'll try to handle these. These shows are working. Except now apparently there's no... Oh, is the warehouse not connected? Where's the warehouse? Oh, okay, we don't have enough laborers. Yeah, okay, that's the issue. We need more poor people. Work is done, time is for home. Worked so hard. Would be nice to hang out with others after hours, would be nice. No such place. What are you thinking about? Mayor create place to meet like park, but not with work buildings. Enough work. Okay, so they want a... I guess they want an area where there's just no work jobs and it's just all entertainment? Have no shops or houses in the quest area. Place seating, fences, flower. Okay, so they literally just want me to build a park. So I don't know where I'm actually going to build this because unfortunately there's not that much space to build stuff like that. We'll handle that later. Let's put this one in here for now. But yeah, you can see these these buildings are getting super over saturated with people who need their stuff, right? And we need more generic towns workers. Even the bistro artisans are like kind of overworked. So I do want to get pets though. So why don't we put a stop on Eventide for the time being, and let's go to the other town of Fonbonk, and let's go get enough points so we can unlock the pet. I almost said pet cemetery, but I'm like, that's not the right word. Pet shelter. That's right. We're looking for the pet shelter, not the pet cemetery. I'm not turning this into a horror game. Or horror movie. I mean, that's a Stephen King novel. Right? Okay. 1 second. I need to just check something real quick. Okay. I'm not a horror movie. Also, hello, Alana. How are you? All right. So, because I think Rano was asking, here is the farming version of the town. There's a second town. This one has farming. So we're farming. We're farming. Not exactly what you think we're farming. We're actually farming wine, if that makes any sense. So literally, it's just build a farmer's residence and just start farming grapes. So I'm gonna put a farmer's house here, and then I'm gonna obviously extend the path out of that direction. You did Synced Extreme. Oh, how did that turn out? What were you trying to unlock by doing Synced Extreme? That's the real question we should be asking. I thought you didn't do like extremes. I know Ray doesn't really do extremes. Oh, you down? Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. We can add it to the farm. So now we can expand this out. There is a max size for this, though. Just keep that in mind. I think. Yeah, see, that's the max size that we're allowed to have this one handle. Oh, gotcha. You're helping. You're filling in. Okay. Not feeling too great. Just gonna vibe out. All right. Have a good night, Kahila. I hope you feel better soon. I know it's a little rough. Feel better soon, comrade. Ah, we need more laborers. Far away from any neighbors. All right. Well, unfortunately, I cannot find them far away. I think we'll just put like here's fine. Just put like a few just generic houses. This is gonna be like the less pretty area for sure. This area is gonna be really ugly to look at. I need these people in here because they will pay taxes and they will operate here. Excellent. Now we need a farm. We need a family to go move into the farm, and then we'll need to figure out where we're gonna put the next farm. We could try to get other crops. So we could build a bakery. 8 decorations. Tier 2 gets me cotton, beeswax, wool. So I guess there's animal. Hatters, extra granary workers, hops. Oh, you can make beer. Oh my god, you actually have to build a pub. Global farming allows you to access farms in all cities. Interesting. I don't think the animal shelter is considered a farm building, right? I should be able to build this on the other town, assuming I have enough farm points for it. Desires the house thing. Okay, so I'm gonna move this family out of here into there, and move you into here, and they will work here. Okay, now we need additional houses, except I can't make these any bigger because there's no space. So choice one is either build a house right there or build here. I guess we're just gonna... I guess I can just build a nice house. I think we'll just build it here. Because I do need to start scattering like just generic citizens everywhere. It's not super necessary, but I think it'd be nice. Also, we can just add a couple trees. Right, really add some character. Because I think I've seen it like there's usually trees like as what are they called, like windbreakers or something, to stop the wind from like running over their crops. You have like a giant wall of trees or something. I don't know how it works. I don't know how farming works. I'm not a farmer. They'll be happy living there, I hope. Yeah, as long as we still are fine on production, that's okay. What do I need to upgrade this area? I need to make 400 points. Got it. Your body's failing? What do you mean your body's failing? Oh, you want to see something? You want to see something really failing? Hold on, I want to show you something really funny. So, I mentioned this earlier, but I went to the dentist the other day, right? Because I was having some pretty bad toothaches. So I was like, I need to see a dentist, or because I'm dying. Even when I was up in Canada, I was like super desperate to go see it. So I didn't end up seeing a dentist in Canada, but I got to see a dentist here in the States, and they took a X-ray of my mouth. which I am now going to share to you the results of that x-ray. I just realized I had the BRB thing on the vertical. I'm sorry. I have a really bad cavity, it turns out, on my lower left molar. The tooth on the right is my wisdom tooth. You might have noticed something interesting about that tooth. Can you tell me what's interesting about that tooth? That's right. It's completely sideways. The tooth is completely sideways. It's so basically, according to my dentist, the reason why there's a big fucking cavity is because probably food kept getting stuck in there, even though I floss all the time, so you can't get rid of all of it, and it just caused that cavity. So that thing is just, that's been there for like 30 years, and I'm like, I should probably, I think I remember actually talking to a dentist about this like back in 2014, but I just never got it removed. So now I'm like, I need to get this removed. So I have a so I'm seeing an oral surgeon tomorrow to get a consultation about like what we need to do for removing this thing. Oh, trust me, Ray's been yelling at me about getting this stuff taken care of. So trust me, I know Ray. I listen to Ray about medical things because I know she's gonna be right. So I'm gonna see a oral surgeon tomorrow afternoon, and they'll talk to me about like getting it removed. Fun fact, I think all of my wisdom teeth are sideways. Although I was trying to feel around in my mouth, I think one of them might not be, but I know my other bottom wisdom tooth is sideways as well. However, because of the American dental insurance system, I cannot get them all out at once because it would cost way too much. So what's realistically going to happen is when I'm ready to get this removed is I'm going to have just the left one removed for now. And then, so the thing is, they can't actually take care of the cavity until they get rid of the wisdom tooth. They literally said, we're not going to touch this until you get this other thing resolved, because there's essentially no point in fixing it if it's just going to get ruined by the impacted wisdom tooth. So they're going to remove that first, and then they're going to see if they can save the molar because of how deep the cavity is. Yeah, it's comically bad, right? So ideally they will just remove the wisdom tooth, and then later on they'll have to do a root canal and get a filling and whatever else they have to do for that type of thing, which is going to be very expensive, by the way. I was like looking at the price of this thing. I was like, this is pricey. Why is dentistry so expensive? So even with my insurance, I'm probably going to have to pay like, I don't know, 1 to 2K out of pocket to be done with this. And that's just for the left side of my mouth. So fun times ahead for me. And I'm pretty sure once I get this done, I will not be able to talk for like a whole, I want to say like a day or two. Right? Like I would not be able to talk for like a day or two, and I just would not stream if it's done on a weekday. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone that's what I was reading. I was watching videos like those 3D renders of like how a root canal works. Like they carve out like all the like the filling, like the nerves and everything. So it'll be interesting to get this done. But the pain was really bad when I was about to go up to Canada. So they put me on a bunch of like antibiotics. It was really rough, but now it's okay. Mostly. So I'm at least fine. And I'm seeing a dentist twice. I'm seeing a dentist on Friday for a full dental exam, and then I'm seeing the oral surgeon tomorrow for the consultation for removing the tooth. If for some reason I end up having the, extraction like this week, then I probably just am not able to stream like Wednesday and Thursday if I am like dying of a recovery. So keep that in mind, although I don't think that's going to be the case. Anyways, yeah, that's my fun little tidbit of the week, because apparently I am just perpetually beset by nonstop health problems, some of which are probably, my own fault. But will I take responsibility for my own actions? That's a crazy concept. Taking responsibility? What is that? What do you mean I can't just blame other things for my own failures? Huh? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? I'm gonna upgrade this house real fast and just dump Garmin there, or that one. You've been through it's not fun, you're out for a while and you have some teeth removed. Yeah, I'm expecting it's gonna be really rough and I'm gonna be out of commission for quite some time as well. Which would not surprise me because it's just the way it is. Like I'm aware it's a bit of a disaster. I can't really do much about it. Also, we gotta get this clothing store. Getting money in this town is really rough. So, sure it's fun being only able to eat liquid foods until your mouth heals. It sounds, I mean, like, wait, that just means I have an excuse to eat soup all the time. I do love me some soup. I can just drink liquid sodium and I'll be okay. No, actually, that's really bad. I'm joking. I know that I have to go on a proper diet that's recommended by the dentist after I have that thing taken care of. I do not plan on exploding. Do not worry. I plan on living through such an event. I'm gonna put another house like right here. That'll be fine. You only ate soup? Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up eating a lot of soup to be realistic, is likely what's gonna happen. But we'll see what happens. Again, I just kind of wanted to share that little bit of, hey, this is what's happening right now. Please be aware that if something happens, know that I once lived, to quote a very famous philosopher. I can add the, where do I want to add the vineyard here? I think we're going to add it. Well, what if we turn the central area into like I just realized I can turn the central area into like a nice plaza. Let's do exactly that. Let's, ooh, yeah, like that. That actually looks okay. And then we'll switch back to the freeform. And then maybe we'll get rid of this real quick. Get rid of that and that. And we'll draw a nice little path right around this, like, lake and just kind of hook in here. It's a little ugly to behold, but you can at least have some houses in the middle here. And vitamins. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense because you need the nutrition, obviously. And then you're going to get most of your calories through liquids. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I also understand, hey, this is a thing that I have to deal with because I kept putting off. I basically, if you want to know, use me as an example of please pay attention to your medical professionals, because I'm basically a walking example of if you keep putting it off for too long, it's going to bite you in the ass and you're going to regret it, because that's basically what is happening to me. So, you know, you might want to, you know, if your dentist says you need to get this done, maybe it would behoove you to, I don't know, get it done. So listen to your dentist, kids. You'll thank yourself later for it. There we go. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, here we go. Okay. Animal shelter. I want to build an animal shelter. Can I build this on the other town too? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go to the other town. I think I can build the animal shelter. Let's give Ray a dog. We'll use Ray as the example. But you gotta go see a specialist? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because, again, wisdom tooth extraction is very much a thing in the realm of oral surgeons. And oral surgeons, oh, they cost a lot of money. They also eat up a lot of your time. But we'll see. Eat fried noodles during that time as long as you didn't chew. Will you just slurp it? I need to chew. Well, what if I just chew on the other side? Would that work? Okay, we need like a regular comfortable house. Okay. So we're gonna build... Oh, I can build the animal... Oh, where can I put the animal shelter? Why can't I build here? What's wrong with this? Alright, where am I putting the... Oh, let's put the animal shelter... Maybe we put it as part of this plaza. Or I could put it here near the... I think I'll actually put it here. Alright. This house... These people want a house near services that I don't have yet, but that's okay. They'll have to survive because I just need bodies. My priority is to get enough bodies in this accursed area. Okay. The shelter will generate a new selection of pets every day at 0500. 3 parts will all be unique. All 3 will be unique and will not appear again for the next 2 rotations. Pets are bought, but not assigned. That are bought will not be moved to pet inventory. Okay. You can also research geese to get geese for some reason if you really want a geese as a pet. All right. So right now, all of our pet options are just cats. Can I rename them? Let's buy this one. Antonin. All right. I need to assign this cat somewhere. Let's assign it to our cats. Assign it to Zeoposer. Can have a cat. I don't know which family you're in. What family are you in? You're in family what? All right, Abady. House Abady. Oh, wait, I can just buy all of them, actually. Screw it, let's just buy all of them. Where's the pet inventory? Wait. Wasn't there a pet inventory button? Where'd it go? Economy, new requests, notifications, research, economy break. Okay, that's weird. I don't know where that pet went. I'll have to figure out where that pet disappeared to. Yeah, I don't think you want a goose as a pet. I feel like geese as pet is probably asking for trouble. But you just know someone out there is like, I really want a goose as a pet. It'll be so fun. And you'll just be like, no. No, it will not. Stop. I don't know what the pet menu is. He told me there's a pet menu and I have no idea where it is actually. Okay, well, let's research real quick because the game is yelling at me to research something. We'll research stonework decorations then. Oh my god, I unlocked so many different things. There's so many decorative items in this game. It's kind of crazy. I guess I have to build a church. You know what? I think a church right here is actually fine. Right? Because it's at the end of this street. So it's like you just immediately end up in church anyways. Where did that pet go? Oh, here. Alright, we're going to assign this to Zeoposer of House Abady. So now they have a pet cat, which... Oh, you can actually rename them. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I could name... If you have a pet, I can rename your pet. Yesterday I sat down on the bench and got a splinter in my leg. It hurt really bad. Perhaps the town is growing so much that the old wooden benches are wearing down with use, making the children cry. It would be good to replace 5 wooden benches with new steel benches. Okay. How do I... Replace wooden benches around town with... So I have to, what, just delete it? Or can I just build on top of it? Okay, so I can't. I have to just straight up delete it, right? So then I can put in a steel bench. Gotta be the double metal. A little harsh, I think. I don't know if I want the super harsh... I like the wood look. But I guess the people want metal nowadays. God. Every time I think about this, like, I'm thinking back to Japan where there was just no benches at all. I don't know what it is, but Japan was weirdly allergic to having any form of just place where you can sit down. I have no idea why, but it was really annoying when I just wanted to sit down after walking for like so long. Like, I just need to sit for like 5 minutes and I could not find a stupid bench. I don't know what it is about like Asia not liking benches, I guess. I guess it's because it's like a high moving society. They want people to just keep moving instead of just sitting down, which I guess makes sense. Nicely done, putting up the benches. They'll prevent children from crying. Cool. I think the game wants us to keep doing these requests anyways. Okay, so this one wants... Desires to share a neighborhood with many folk. All right, well, here you go. But like a regular, normal house. Let's see if I can get normal houses anywhere. See, all these citizens are just so unhappy because they're not getting all their needs met. Which means I need to start actually putting in like miscellaneous things. Because the needs of the citizens get more intense as time goes on. Put a little like entertainment plaza like right here. Why can't I put that there? Hello? because the citizens are in the way? What's going on? There we go. So we'll put that there, and then I don't know if we need a carpenter. I think they also just want some yeah, so they need house goods. Because decoration caps 60 points, you need additional points, population density, earnings. Okay, so yeah, we need to find a way to keep them happy. Everyone is unhappy. Like, they're getting their chickens, but they're not getting enough chickens, I think is the big issue now. And we need people working here, but we need more townsfolk, but these houses are too small. So I think it's time to upgrade this stack of houses here. All right, you, citizen, congratulations on your new employment. There we go. Now you can see they're getting a little happier. Now I have to worry about the chapel. Ah, there we go. So, now people have church, because if they don't have church, they will be sad. I think one of the biggest issues I have here is I kind of crammed everything. But what I will do is that there's this quest here that I'm going to accomplish. It's the Nightly Haunt. So they want me to put a... Okay, so they want a gravestone, which I have to figure out and find. Okay, so a gravestone we'll put like right here. And then put a single flower with the grave. Okay, we'll put a nice little white flower. And then lanterns or candles. We'll do a lantern. Oh, I need 10 of these. I don't have I don't have candles. I don't have a lot of lighting options, actually. Let's do... I don't like it. Why are we allowed to build Ferris wheels? I feel like a Ferris wheel is a little excessive for a small town, but all right. I guess we'll do a smithy so we can kind of go down this tree. All right, but we need 10 lanterns or lights, which means I guess I'm putting down jack-o'-lanterns for some reason. Ooh, spooky. Look at that. Look at how spooky all these jack-o'-lanterns are around this dead grave. And withered trees. Ooh. I feel like this is not the type of thing you want next to your church, but at this point, who cares? I think it's funny. Thank you for dealing with the ghost knight. Ghost be gone. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna leave that there. This is so ominous. Oh, I can take off the mustache now. I'm free. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. It's so stupid. Oh my goodness. All right. We need more workers for the chapel, which means I need more citizens. All right. Put these guys in here. And then let's see if we can allocate them somewhere. So this needs another person in the poultry stall. This needs additional people here and more church workers. Perfect. All right, so the needs are getting satisfied slowly. You can see, like, basically everyone who lives in the center of the town is generally much happier than everyone else. Oh, my love, darling, dearest darling, a love forbidden twixt the ocean and the stars. Let's go for a romantic picnic. We do a romantic picnic. Okay, so they want a picnic. All right, let's make a picnic site. What do they want? Picnic table. Okay, that's easy enough. Actually, I think we can make a small picnic area. I'll need to find out where to make a picnic area. Honestly, I think this is looking pretty good. Now, most people probably would have made all their houses the same color, but I kind of like the variety in color aesthetics, even if it doesn't make too much sense. Does that make sense? I do like how it appears. Still need more citizens, though. There's a distinct lack of people living here, and I have to keep expanding the houses every time I get a chance. tier 3 houses are also available to us, which would allow me to not have to keep expanding, but we'll see. Right, perfect. We'll go there. And then it gives me +2. Let's make the most basic ones full. Okay, so that's good. That's good. And what else do I need to expand here? Oh, right, we gotta keep checking for pets. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to see if I can get like a good dog that I can assign, but I'm not finding anything. There's just like a lot of cats. I don't think there's even a penalty having too many animals. As far as I can tell, you can just keep buying animals all day. Now, whether or not they're going to be wandering around, that's a whole different question. I will say they have different walking animations. Like, look at this goober here. He's very forceful with his movements compared to this one who's just super relaxed. If you compare that to someone like, I don't actually know where Ray went. Ray's character keeps disappearing and I have no idea why. Okay. Yeah, like I actually made some of these areas like look super nice looking and I appreciate that, but I can't seem to get the rest of it to look pretty. So that's it. This is entirely this is an artisanal quarter. So the way I'm gonna make this look nice is I'm gonna put this nice hedge arch right here. Oh, Wario, how are you able to spot your own character faster than I can? Why am I that bad at spotting your character? Oh my god, you're right, you are walking home. How'd you even spot that? Huh. Okay, well at least you're 100% happy. That's good. Oh, I literally panned over you? Okay, well, I guess I'm just blind. Maybe I need new glasses. Probably. Okay, let's add... Can I add a house in here? Let's maybe get rid of this here. Nice little house right... Oh, perfect. So I can at least stuff 2 more... I can stuff at least 2 more houses in here. Or citizens. So let's expand this out a little bit because I have way too much money. All right, you go there. And then we'll have them work in the chapel and in the kiosk theater. There we go. Another set of needs slowly getting met. And then this one must be surrounded by lights. We can fix that. This one will be attached to the chapel. The chapel. The chapel. Okay, wow. That is actually expanding pretty good. Okay. Let's do 3rd floor housing so I don't have to build any more houses now. Okay. So, we actually have enough space to just keep dumping more people in here. Isn't that great? Who cares? Just keep putting more, just keep cramming them in here. It'll be fine. Granary doesn't really matter because I'm not farming anything. City Hall. Don't think I really need because I have too much money. A smithy. I probably want to put somewhere far away, right? No, it's got to be nearby. What are they making a smithy? Doesn't tell me. I wish the flavor text would tell me a little bit of like what they produce. This place needs luxuries and entertainment, neither of which are currently available. But that can be fixed because I can put in... let's put another kiosk theater. I assume this area is going to get a lot bigger over time. This is going to be like a giant fairground is my hope in the design. So we can, for example, add that, and then we can add like these ball throws, like a nice simple like state fair type aesthetic. Even if it's not fully complete right now, as I will need to add more stalls at some point, so that's fine. And then how much does it expand this? Ah, here we go. Look at that. That is really big. Why is it blue? What is going on? Why is it blue? Oh, shoot. I know why. Wait, that's kind of cute. Look at this. They have laundry hanging off of it, too. All right. I will assign you here. And let's keep expanding out the reach of some of these buildings. Every happy citizen is a blessing. Oh, you do need to keep a certain minimum of happiness. If you keep too low, if your happiness drops too much, people are going to start leaving, which is a little unfortunate. So we do need to keep people invested. with living here. Okay, perfect, that's fine. And then I would need more of those. Okay, so I don't know about the Cupid thing, but I do need to get some lights here. I think they were whining about not having enough lights. I think I only have street lights. We'll do one, and I think we'll just do like the usual, like above every single door should be another set of lights. That might keep them a little bit happier. Every decoration point is good. And we'll throw in some nice, I don't know what this is. Some very simple plants. I don't want to make them all the same is the problem. I think I have a huge tendency to make buildings always appear very similar, so I do need to start figuring out how to add some variety. For example, this one could have like some potted sunflowers in the upper area. That's kind of cute, right? And then maybe this one as well, and maybe this guy's got a bench up here. He likes to just kind of chill. A lot of things you can do. Like, I think if you're like a person who really enjoys decorating, like if you play The Sims, this is basically the game for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's actually really nice that there's a city builder where the focus is on decorating quite a bit. Right? Also, I completely forgot. I should have been building wells throughout the city. Because that's easy points. Right? And then in the center of this plaza, I can add like a small fountain. Probably same thing over here. We can add just like a larger fountain like this. Yeah. Maybe I should line that up with the kiosk. I guess the kiosk is kind of stuck there now. With the fountain like here-ish. And then we can move these stalls around a little bit so that they're not like so close to the fountain, right? Okay, here we go. Come, dear citizens, I have jobs for you. Okay, so the chapel's fully working. Let's see, we have 3 workers, so I guess we'll dump one in here. Into the bistro, and then this one needs another butcher working in there. Still don't know how to keep them happy. So, I think it's primarily their houses are not pretty. Yeah, so it sounds like their houses aren't pretty enough for them, and they don't have access to things like clothes. Yeah, see, they need clothes. Because our clothing apparel shops only have so much range. You can see it only is affecting those areas, so we need to dump another one. Maybe... can I put one here? Oh, actually here. We can put one right at the tip. I think that'll be nice. This game makes it really easy to make a pretty looking city. That's all I'm gonna say. Laundry is a luxury, apparently, that we need to fulfill. Alright, this one says, can you please, we need a theater poster. Make a bunch of posters. Oh my gosh. I'd rather not. Let's make this main street also quite chunky. Yeah. Oh my god, I like this area though. Like, look at this. It's so pretty to just have this cute little central plaza area, like the first plaza that you see. You see ducks. This area is obviously still under development, but then you look to your right and it's a busy town. I think the interesting thing about neighborhoods like this is that in an ideal scenario, you and your neighbors are gonna know each other very, very well. And maybe not super well, but you'll be friends, or at least friendly enough with each other. This game is very much an idyllic township simulator, so it's not gonna be perfect, but I can see the appeal of like this Mediterranean-esque vibe. Let's put some people in here. There we go. So now that is ready to go. And then the bistro does not have what? Not enough workers? That's fine. Because we are just never going to get enough workers. I don't think citizens can have kids in this, which is the only downside. All your citizens come strictly from the importation of fresh bodies, which, nothing wrong with that, but I don't think they wanted to simulate much more than that. Like, let's see, what's Immortal up to? Like, Immortal here is a toddler and will basically remain a toddler for the rest of their days. If I were to go poke at someone like Garm, who is, yeah, married optician will be a married optician for the rest of their days. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think also the decoration point requirements are getting a lot more intense, I'm noticing. Or just add more benches, honestly. When in doubt, just add benches to everything. Just like that. People will be happy if you just add benches. Perhaps we could even add, what else do people desire? Let's see. There's already... Oh, there's actually no streetlights on this. You don't actually need streetlights when there's lights over everyone's houses, which is the design, the aesthetic that I'm going for. I definitely could use more potted trees. I think the potted trees would add some nice look. And even next to the clothing shop. I think it's fine. I also did notice that a lot of the buildings actually go underneath the ground. And that's because when you're building on the slope, you want to make sure that it's not going to have like a weird clipping thing that City Skylines does. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people living here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we should be able to fill up most of these now. It's filled up. Ball throws filled up. Let's see, I have 4 people to work with. Carpenter goes up by 1. The puppet theater goes up by 1. And let's let the bistro fill up. I think that's pretty good. Okay. I think the small town of Eventide at least is getting a little prettier day by day. Let me take a few screenshots real quick. But I like how this looks. Maybe we just add a little bit more depth of field. Just zoom in a little bit, like maybe down here. Gawk at the night. Oh yeah, perfect. So we can see the citizens walking home from their long day working in the factories. Perfect. Oh, actually, I have an idea. Let's pause it here and let's go zoom in from this angle. And let's adjust the aperture so we don't get too much depth of field. I just want just enough. Let's get some ducks in the foreground like this. Okay, so maybe like this is fine. I don't want that much DOF. I think here. And then we'll add a touch of bloom. And maybe tone down the brightness a little bit. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. See? You can take nice aesthetic photos with your nice, cute little city. Alright, well, I think that's probably a good stopping point for now. I know this game's a little slow and not usually the type of thing that I play, but I'm hoping that some of you still enjoyed the little cute city builder that we have engaged with today. I like this game quite a bit. It's only one of my personal favorites for city builders that have come out in recent years. I'll be playing this on my own personal time, but I don't think people are too interested in watching this, I think, because I know it's slow. So we'll try something else tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to stream yet. No, I don't think it's going to be Wild Frost. I know Ray keeps going to ask you for Wild Frost, but we'll see. We'll raid AKL. So I hope you enjoyed today's little calm, relaxing city builder. Tomorrow we'll come back with violence or a tycoon game. One of the two choices. Assuming that I have not had my tooth pulled out yet, which is a very, again, very, very real possibility, okay? I am going to hope that they're not actually going to pull out my tooth yet. If they do, I am not streaming because I will probably be completely unable to talk. Okay. Thanks for joining me, comrades, on the little city builder adventure. Have a good night, everyone. Rest well, and make sure you go see your dentist. Unless you want to die. All right, goodbye.